Welcome to Saltmarsh, a small fishing town in the kingdom of Caeland. The citizens of Saltmarsh are just nice, totally normal, salt-of-the-earth type people. If you're in the mood for libations, head on over to the Snappin' Line for some refreshing lobster claw wine. More in the market for new armaments? The Dwarven Anvil can take care of all your plate mail bikini needs. Or, if you want to take out a vicious burrito smuggling gang, then you can hire this ragtag menagerie of adventurers to help you out. So, what happens when an owl, a horse, a turtle, a frog, and an elf walk into a bar? Well, why don't you stick around and find out?
In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. It's us with a new overlay. Hopefully you can see and hear me. I'm not sure. Do I wait for Chelsea? Do I wait for Chelsea? Rachel, guide me.
The overlay is amazing.
The overlay looks nice.
Overlay, yeah.
Oh, I could also just tell you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
we can hear you. I unmuted you for a second.
Oh, I was like, what? Well, no, I have to wait because there's the delay. Do you want to read Chelsea's poem, Rachel?
Sure. There once was a menagerie crew who had a quest on waters so blue. Through perils and fights, this group always excites. Thank you for all that you do. There once was a magical DM in the screen whose storytelling set the scene. With her trusty imagination and Watsy guide, we're always in for an exciting ride. Rachel and the Saltmarsh crew, you are heard and seen. Yay!
Thank you, Chelsea.
I love it. Thank you.
I was
Thank
very interested
you.
to see what you were going to do with WOTC. I was just
Oh,
like,
I say Watsy.
I was like, pause. I know. I
I
was
have
like,
friends that work at Watsy and they call it Watsy.
no, it made total sense, but I'm just like, WOTC? Watsy? Or are you just going to try to cram like
Which is
12 syllables into a 2-syllable space in a line? Let's find out. Hey there, everybody. I'm Galway. This is Helpful Goat Presents The Goats of Saltmarsh. I've completely lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm doing well. I'm not tired at all. It's good. Thank you so much for joining us this evening as we play some Dungeons and Dragons. As I said, I am Galway. I'm one of the founders of Helpful Goat Gaming, a small independent game design and game content creation community. We're very happy to have you here with us tonight. And before I turn things over to Rachel for announcements and story-based stuff, a couple of quick announcements, as Rachel is stunned. A couple of quick just announcements, comments generally. If you're interested in following us, you can follow us here on Twitch, where we are affiliates. You can also cheer bits and subscribe to us, both of which benefit us monetarily. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free through Twitch Prime. It's super easy to get set up with that generally. For updates, news about us, etc., you can check us out on Twitter at Helpful Goat or Instagram at Helpful Goat. Check out our Facebook page, where we're Helpful Goat Gaming. And then if you'd like to take part in the community, hang out, we do movie nights, some internal streams, things like that. You can use !Discord in the chat to get a link to join our Discord. It is how I got through. Thank God it's in the past tense now. Got through 2020. And it's been really great for a lot of us. We completed a gift exchange for the holidays this year, which featured a lot of beautiful handcrafted items from people in the server going back and forth. So that was a lot of fun. Like I said, we stream internally. I think we're setting up a movie night coming up for this weekend, which I think is going to be The Room. Insert jokes, throw spoons as needed. So yeah, you can use !Discord, join the link or to click the link. We'd love to see you in there. For the rest of this week, tomorrow evening, we will have Spire, which Rachel plays in, DM'd by Elise, in which the group attempts to solve a murder mystery and avoid murdering each other, falling off, you know, things that happen in Spire. Goats with hands, like legit hands. And then on Friday we will have hands. We will have Fates of Rain.
Lola, she was a hand goat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Are you? On Friday we will have Fates of Rain featuring the family continuing to attempt to solve things by not having to set everything on fire, but Charity's ready with the fire. Just so we're clear. I think Stormbringer would prefer not that option though. Clem's probably would regret the loss of trade partners. But yeah, so that's the program we have coming up for this week. We stream multiple times every week. And one last thing is, if you use !donate command in the chat, you can get a link to the charity that we'll be featuring for January, which is a very large, well-known charity of the Trevor Project, which benefits LGBTQ youth in America. And a lot of the things that we've been choosing, a lot of the causes that we're choosing to highlight right now, focus on groups that in the context of COVID, which has made things bad for everyone, things have been a lot worse for them. I will not go over the statistics, which are extremely depressing, but LGBTQ youth in America face enormously higher rates of housing uncertainty, violence, criminality against them, and much greater vulnerability to all of that. And none of that makes anything that has happened with COVID better. So I encourage you to check out that link, check out those resources, give something of yourself if you can, time, money, resources, connections. And we also very, very strongly encourage you to look for local charities of that cause. We usually highlight a big national charity because it's easier no matter where you are in the country or even overseas. You can get involved with that, but we encourage you to look for charities on this topic in your community. Those are usually the charities who are going to be doing the most direct work and helping the most people directly, and your donation goes very far for them. So thank you for considering that. Please check that out if you have a chance. Rachel.
It's me. I don't have a whole lot to say because Galway already said a lot and I was paying attention to all of it, so I don't want to repeat anything that he definitely said. So yeah, this is Ghosts of Saltmarsh, where we play Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And I pretend that I stick to the book-ish, and then there are burrito smugglers and
Santa Claus
and Santa pirates. So, you know, it's just like WotC wanted us to do. And we have what we are now referring to as the Menagerie. I am Rachel, the DM. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And then I'm going to look at the new layout and totally know which direction I could do things in. This way is... I'm waiting till it does it. But
it's me.
Delayed.
You're pointing at me.
It's going to take a while to catch up.
See, I at least have the overlay with no delay because I have the OBS up. Hi, everybody. As I mentioned, I'm Galway. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I play Virgil Mondragon, the centaur barbarian, whose pronouns are also he, him, his. I will pass it to below me on the monitor, which is Joel.
Hi, I'm sick. I mean, hi, I'm Joel. He, him, his. Playing Turtle Cleric, Dunlum, also he, him, his. And I will pass it that way.
That was off the screen.
Sorry.
That way.
Still off the screen. Other way. Point the other way. There you go. It's Delina.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I realized you thought I meant you thought I meant your fingers were off the screen. I'm like, no, you're pointing to the border. You're telling chat to introduce themselves.
I thought you were talking about my hands were off screen. I'm like, no.
Okay, legitimately, this is arguably the second best part of the new overlays. Is just the chaos that results.
Hi, I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And I'm playing Ocean Blue, the Sea Elf Paladin, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. And I'm gonna pass it to Andy, because I can see Twitch, because I have 2 monitors.
Excellent. I'm Andrew. Andy. I go by he, him, his, and I play Baz Wilford, who also goes by he, him, his, and mine just goes straight up to Monty.
Yay! I can't completely blank. I'm Monty. I use they, them pronouns. And I'm gonna be Gunk, who uses they, them pronouns as well. A grung ranger.
We took a bite right before it got back to me, because I'm smart.
I'll keep talking. That's okay. Gunk's cool. They got like stuff going on. I'll just keep talking to you.
They're like poisoning their weapons. They've got a lot of options in poisoning weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't touch
Being a ranger is pretty cool. First time I've done that. That's a lot of fun.
Virgil keeps offering to let them, ride on his back, and they keep pointing out that will go very badly for Virgil, and then possibly them, as Virgil collapses in a poisoned heap on top of them.
That is true. Virgil's pretty hardy though. He'll probably pass the con check.
Anyway. An empty mouth. That was a weird way to put it.
Oh my god.
I was trying to think about how to say I'd stopped chewing. I don't know.
You could have gone with that! It was right there!
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I
Good start.
sound normal until they come out of my mouth, and then I realize that they're just stupid.
Solid start.
Okay, Chelsea introduced herself. She's playing the chat.
Thank you, Chelsea, for playing chat tonight.
Very good.
Yeah, so I figured it might be a good idea to recap the past 2, or just, it doesn't have to be overboard on the 2 weeks ago one, just maybe what it is your goal is for today and why.
Sure.
And then also you can recap. Am I lagged? I look lagged on my screen, and it's driving me insane.
Yeah, you're a little bit lagged.
A little bit lagged.
Quite lagged on.
You pulled the face well before the noise, or the noise occurred well before the face that went with the.
Eh?
Who's laggy?
You see
I'm
him?
not lagged now. Okay, I'm still kind of lagged. And fuck it. Anyway, it's because I have a camera that goes over my Wi-Fi network. So you could recap the end of what happened. I almost said 2 weeks ago, as if it wasn't a full month ago. And then maybe your Santa Claus adventure, if people would like to.
Cool. I can start with a couple weeks ago, at least. We were pulled in after we got done with the mansion, and we took Ned to get some coin for him after we captured him. We were pulled into the sort of town. How do you say the town council? Yes, town council. Ada Owland was the head of the council, with Gellin Primewater, who's a dapper older gentleman, and Eleander Fireborn, and then I wrote down Soulmore. I don't know if they were on the council, but anyway. We were tasked with trying to kind of finish what we should have done in the mansion, which was find the rest of Sanballet's crime organization, smuggling ring, and defeat the sort of seaborne side of it. And so we're looking for Bloody Bjorn, Foul Frithoff, and Punkita on that ship. At least that's our next sort of mission.
And they're letting us keep the boat.
Yeah.
If we're on board the boat, they'll let us keep it. And also, they're paying us 625 gold pieces total.
I don't know. I think that...
Andy, are you a player?
I'm 100%. I'm here for it.
Okay. And they're also paying us extra, like for real. They're paying us extra money if we bring these higher up peoples back alive. They want them alive.
So destroying the ship gets us the flat fee, and then there's a little bit of a bonus for every one of the sort of leaders that we bring back as prisoners.
Like up to a certain amount, yeah.
And then they don't care about... They're happy to let us have the ship, or any of the cargo, from what I recall. Like, anything on the ship, they're fine with us having. They're interested in just the organization being taken out.
Yeah.
And what happened last time?
Last time, I gave more mushrooms to Dunlum, and Gunk and me are becoming best buddies because Gunk gave me a robe to keep warm in the snow, which is really sweet. And also, I'm trying to get Dunlum to sleep with the mushrooms because Baz slept with the mushrooms and dreamed of Spora. And in Not Ocean's story, we fought a pirate, a Santa pirate.
The Dread Pirate Santa.
Dread Pirate Santa. Who else? With his two
Skeleton
skells.
elves or skelves who were throwing down fiery presents on the town.
And also, we're like, they weren't...
There was a Yeti. I just wrote Yeti in all caps. I think
Yeti!
before we fought the pirate and the skeleton
Yes.
elves.
I skittered on
Yes,
ice.
that was a Yeti.
Yeah, we had a really
I
hard
got
time with
stuck
that.
to the ice.
Yeah.
We brainstormed how to get up and finally decided upon dragging the ship to us,
Which was awesome.
which was awesome. Absolutely.
I legitimately think the ice gave us more problems than any of the creatures.
I think so, yeah.
Nearly did more
It's true.
damage to us than any of the creatures.
We had some Bambi moments. We had some poison falling moments.
Yeah.
We had some Christmas stories stuck to the ice moments.
Mhm.
Yep.
But
And I'm trying to remember, were the two skelves, were they just friends, or did we like, were they family? We did something where we like keep managing to like
Wait, love is-
break up like families or partnerships or something. Because the smugglers, we defo killed a pair of like lovers, and then
Yeah.
I feel like the skelves were brothers. I don't fully
I
recall.
think they were brothers.
There was
yeah.
definitely something like, "Don't kill Skelly!" or something like
Stomp
that.
on skelf.
you guys just like to rip families apart.
They were literally blowing up the town, Rachel. This one's not on us.
The only notes that I wrote for the and like other than like the planning notes for that one were they defeated everything. Virgil now has skeletal elf ears.
Yep.
That was all I wrote.
I got ghost eyebrows and skelf ears. Don't know why these skelves had ears. Not a lot
Because
of...
they're elves.
There's not a
it's
lot
important.
of bone in ears.
It's important to the Dread Pirate Santa that you can tell that they are skeletal elves.
All
So
that should
he
be past tense because we murdered him.
Crafted them. You did murder him, and now no children got presents,
The presents were bombs.
and
Children
no
should not
children
get these
got
presents.
them.
God.
Good. The joy would be short-lived, as would they.
Oh, and Andrew pointed out in the chat as well that Gunk, I believe, has a full pair of Skilf shoes. Because I think you took a Skilf shoe off of each one, and I made you roll, and there was a right foot and a left foot. So
I think so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Right,
Yeah,
I
that
think
happened.
so.
Oh yeah. You have little bell
Like, cool, I
shoes
got
now.
shoes now.
yeah, they're little
Cool.
curly with
I'll
a little
just put
jingle
that
bell
on
on
there.
it.
Stealthiest
Stealth
of shoes.
Yeah, you just every time you move somewhere, jingle, jingle, jingle,
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Fuck up my stealth rolls.
I just want the shoes to be vaguely magical enough that like they jingle out the chorus of the bells, note by note.
Then we went to bed.
Yeah.
Got a
It's
good
true.
night's sleep. Ready for murder in the morning.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose we did long
so-
rest, so I
thing at
should.
night.
You have
recover shit.
now long
Hmm.
rested. I am allowing you to sleep through the rest of the night and
Yay.
some into the morning to get your good full 8 hours. And Yeah, so I think you're not going. The plan was for you to leave to go to the Sea Ghost. That's the name of the ship.
Mhm.
The plan was for you to leave after nightfall, so that it's easier
Yep.
to hide rather than just rowing up a boat in plain daylight. And the town council assured you that they would, thinking that they would put together a rowboat that could hold Virgil. So that will be ready by tonight. So your plan for today is to, I mean, you already did your shopping. Please God. Your plan for today is to, my brain is legitimately leaking out my ears. I'm sorry. Get together whatever it is you'd want to get together. You can plan for what, like, you can get together and plan how you'd like to get on the ship. And if you wanted to talk and put together some kind of pulley system or other kind of strange ladder system to get Virgil from the rowboat to the ship.
It would be a good
Maybe like an
idea.
extendable ramp you can just crank from the ship somehow, or the little rowboat. But yeah, so it's the morning time.
Did
Wake
anybody
up.
keep holding their mushrooms last night? And did
I
anything
did.
happen?
I think Dunlum would try it.
Fuck yeah.
And yet, this night, you just sleep soundly. No new strange dreams. You just fall asleep with the sound of jingling in your ears.
Terrifying jingling.
Gunk, stop jumping.
They're sleeping in the bathtub, just like twitching their feet. Just like jingle,
Yeah.
jingle, jingle, jingle.
I can't hear it. I'm underwater.
Well, Baz, didn't hear that either. He sleeps in the inn.
But you heard it.
I still heard it.
Into
in
your
my
sight.
Somehow.
All right. So yeah, you wake up. You can decide if you want to meet up, if you want to discuss things, if you want to craft. You just let me know.
Virgil and I were talking about it. If we've all gathered kind of in the morning again, thinking of ways to get on the ship, especially for Virgil. And Virgil, I think, had a pretty good plan. Would you like to relay that, Virgil? Or?
Wait, but first, it's really important. Did you all sleep with mushrooms? And Virgil and Gunk, we're not at Gunk's house anymore, right? No. Virgil and Gunk, would you like mushrooms?
I
I'm
did
good.
sleep with a mushroom. Yes.
Thank you.
As did I.
I'm so glad. Did anything happen?
Was something supposed to happen?
I don't know. Maybe. You should sleep with it again tonight.
Starting to sound a bit ominous, Blue. Are you?
We're working to save the world that's full of mystical nonsense. We can't, predict what's going to happen. But we just have to, sleep with mushrooms and bond with them.
Okay.
Okay, sure. You do that, Blue. Anyway, Virgil, you
So-
had a bright idea.
So anyway, I was going to say if this sea ghost is a largish vessel, then perhaps they have a dinghy or an away boat? Those normally can be lowered and raised. If some of the
Yeah,
more
true.
agile members of our group could get on the boat, lower the dinghy, I get in the dinghy, raise the dinghy, commence killing everything on the deck.
But remember, we're supposed to bring people in alive. And
Yes,
I really
fair.
need this money because I really need a plate mail bikini. Especially since I fumbled my HP up when we leveled. So,
This is what happens when you sleep with too many mushrooms.
I wasn't
never-
sleeping with enough mushrooms.
I never understand a word you say, Blue, but Yeah, sure. The dinghy thing sounds great. I mean, how do we know how big their boat is?
I don't think we do.
That was just a general question.
A bit bigger than anything the council was going to give us, I believe.
Well, because like this is being described to us as being sort of a smuggling / piracy vessel, right? So I'm assuming this would at least be like a merchantman size vessel.
Yeah, it's a full ship
Most
with like a
likely,
big
yeah.
mast and stuff. Like it's a it's a pirate sailing ship type thing.
Yeah, you would have a dinghy.
So the only other thing I could think of is, failing that, there might be an anchor, and presumably they're at anchor. Otherwise, the rowboat the council is giving us is being rowed by some very capable individuals if we're catching a sailing ship. And that could be another thing that I could, go over, cling to, you raise the anchor.
Well, in the sailing ship too, yeah, you know that it'll be docked away from, like it'll be docked. Okay, no, just stopped, anchored away from where you stopped the other rowboat from escaping.
Yeah, I don't think that
Failing
Virgil.
that, how
I don't think Virgil hasn't been like. Ugh.
failing that, how high can you jump, Virgil?
Galway doesn't know because the jumping rules in D&D are fucking nonsense. I don't know. It's something like 3 times the square root of my strength attribute or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's something like
To be that you
half your
stand
strength plus
still
something.
in the boat and just bend your legs and just jump straight up onto the ship.
Well, I mean,
I can make it
Professor
easier.
can make you real light, and I can make you jump much higher. So,
Oh, that's
that's
true,
at least
that's
like, that's twice, and that's 3 times twice again. So, that's
6
that's
times my
that's a
jumping
lot.
ability, and I've got a strength of 16 and proficiency in athletics.
You could.
I reckon you could
should
jump
be able
pretty
to
far.
easily jump on there if you need to. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Good one, Gunk.
Yeah, well, that's me, real resourceful.
I'm not looking at
yes,
the jumping
well, I
rules in
think-
5e or anything. It's fine.
I think we have several different plans that we can improvise when we find the ship itself.
Do we need supplies to get... I was only half listening because I was thinking about mushrooms, but I heard a bit about the dinghy. Do we need supplies to get the dinghy raised up?
Shouldn't. All of that should be on the boat itself.
Okay.
Yeah, the pulleys and stuff will already be there. It's a pretty good idea to get some extra ropes anyway, and maybe some pulleys.
I probably
just in case.
have rope.
It's not a bad idea for rope, yes.
I have a lot of moldy things. Yeah, I
have
have
some
an
moldy
exploded pack,
rope?
so I have mold.
So the ship we would be on, the rowboat, even considering it has to hold me and it's also holding like 8 people, would be at least 10 feet long. If I have 6 times my jump height, I can vert apparently 36 feet.
That should be enough
Well,
to clear it, I
it's-
would imagine.
It's not 6 times because it compounds, so it's 2 times your normal when Baz does whatever his gravity thing is, and then I 3 times that new amount. So it's
Oh,
not
you
actually 5
3
times. It's
Well, no,
like,
6 times. So it would
Yeah.
be, but it'd be 6 times total because it's
Yeah.
X times
Yeah.
2 times 3. But
Yeah.
but that's still 36 feet because I have 6.
pretty sure.
I
His
do know
jump
the
can
dimensions
triple.
of the ship, so
This is a lot of math for D&D.
Okay.
D&D is a lot of
That's
math.
enough.
No,
Jumping.
but I would like to
It's
point
enough
out that we've
jumping.
had just a lot of discussions of like, just for people watching, Andy being like, well, I could make you twice as heavy, which would mean that you had advantage on strength checks. And I'm like, and I weigh at that point 1.3 tons. I'm pretty sure that attaching to the side of a sailing ship does not go well.
No.
Yeah, we've had
There's
a lot
just
of
a lot
conversation
of there's a
about
lot of
universe.
physics going on. How
Yeah.
will we
What
calculate
was
the
that
bludgeoning
guy's
damage?
name? Yeah. What was the shopkeeper's name? Who had the throat thing?
Oh, hold on. I
The
wrote
atheist
notes.
carnivore?
It is. Yeah, it's Winston.
Yeah,
Winston.
Winston.
We can go see Winston. He'd have a lot of stuff we need.
We might also want to find out what these 3 people that we're supposed to take alive look like. I just realized. Otherwise, we might accidentally kill them.
That is a very good idea.
We could
Doubt
probably
they're gonna
ask
be-
them on the ship.
Sorry? Ask
You could
on the ship that we're invading?
Tie one of them up
Normally,
real good.
normally when people aggressively ask you what your name is, you don't tell them the truth.
But what if you
Throw them
aggressively ask people what other people's names are?
I think maybe we
Ooh.
should just go talk to,
Ned.
Not Ned.
Elron? That's a different campaign.
Eleander?
Eleander?
Yeah.
I think maybe we should just go double check with Eleander really quick what they look like, and then we can also go shopping. Have another shopping day.
Yeah, sure.
I have
Rachel
all the shopping I
dies.
need. We could even break up. I don't mind speaking to Eleander.
I can go with you. He seemed very interested in my mushrooms, but then he wouldn't mention any of this to the council, and I want to know why.
That's okay. You don't need any shopping done?
I have a rope.
I do as well. Fair enough. Me and Blue will go speak to Eleander real quick. The rest of you, we
I'll
meet
go
back
shopping.
here at nightfall.
That's a while away. You don't want to strategize a bit before that?
Yeah, maybe we'll be back here at like mid-afternoon.
Fair enough. If there's more strategy to be done, I'm quite sure I would love it. So, yeah, I'll take off in that direction then.
Great. I'll remember what Eleander sounds like.
The first step
Okay,
is
so-
accepting that you won't.
Fair. How about I move us to the town map again? Why is it so far down that I have to scroll with the little player icon? Sorry. All right. Oh, wait.
How do you clear the dice?
What?
All the dice that Andy rolled are still on my screen.
You have to
Oh.
click
Click
to
green
clear.
once, it should just
Okay,
move.
thank
but-
you.
Wait, I forgot I have Saltmarsh music that I never play. Sorry. I'm distracted by music now. Okay, so if I remember correctly, which I don't, Eleander is in the Hool Watch Tower, which is here. So you guys wander over there, and there's some guards, hanging out outside.
Yes, friends, well met. Wondering if we might be able to speak to Eleander for a moment.
I guess.
Are we
Us again?
back?
Your friendly neighborhood goats?
I have to wait to see if it actually shows up on my Twitch view because...
It's working on mine.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hopefully we're back.
I believe we are.
I have no idea what happened. Streamlabs was very, very sure that we were still streaming the whole time. It, yelled at me for trying to close while we were live. Dunno.
Silly slug. We're back. And Rachel knows where we left off.
Yep.
Chelsea said the last thing that they heard was Rachel checking in the guide for something. So it was
Oh.
you checking where Eleander, I think.
Okay, so you didn't hear any of the Eleander stuff then at all. And so I said, Eleander is at the Hool Watch Tower, obviously, right here.
And when we got there, I said to the gentleman outside, or whoever's there, I said, would you please go get Eleander? We'd like to speak to him for a moment. And they acquiesced to my request.
You did. You said, sure, and then left. And then the other one stood there, whistling.
And I said, do you like mushrooms? Because Baz prompted me to that person. And they do like mushrooms, and that's about where we left off. They're asking me what type of mushroom I was offering them.
Yeah, I like mushrooms. They're good at stews, and they're good
Would
in
you like a pocket mushroom?
roast. Is that a special varietal? I don't know one.
I don't know either. I just found it and picked it.
Is it poisonous?
I don't know.
Let me maybe check to see what if I give a gander at the mushroom. Could I tell if it's poisonous or not?
Sure.
Sure, you can look at my mushroom.
Give me an investigation check.
Nature, maybe? I mean, investigation's even better, but I'll do that. That's fine.
Backseat DM me, you son of a bitch.
I'll investigate the mushroom.
Fine. With the 17, you see that it's a mushroom.
Can I tell what kind? And if
Slightly
it's
shriveled. I don't know. Lick it. No.
The DC was 25.
I'll see if it's used in religious practices, maybe.
I mean, it definitely is a religious item to Ocean.
Mushroom?
Let's see.
Good.
Oh yeah, this mushroom is no. With your investigation check, like I would say that like it doesn't appear like weird and brightly colored or strangely spotted or weird smelling or anything like that. I don't know anything about what makes a mushroom poisonous, okay? So I'm just going by what other things are poisonous. I'm like, that's not what makes mushrooms poisonous, probably. Anyway, yeah, it looks totally like a fine mushroom to you.
I taught a few undergrad classes in botany in my day. I don't think this one is poisonous, but perhaps if you are giving them out, Blue, so willy-nilly, maybe you should learn a bit about them as well.
Mushrooms are mushrooms.
But not all mushrooms.
Some of them you die. Do you want me to die?
I don't think that's true.
No, my cousin Tim, he ate a weird mushroom that he got under a tree on a rainy day, and then he lost both his hands. It wasn't from the mushroom, it was because some bandits caught him, but I think that mushrooms can be bad.
I don't think that was the mushrooms, but it's okay because I didn't pick this one under a tree on a rainy day.
Hey, I guess I'll take it and give it a try.
Here you go. I'll hold out one of the mushrooms.
Okay, and he'll take it and he'll just kind of sniff it, put it in his pocket.
This way you're going to become one and help save the world. It's great. Thank you.
Okay, now that definitely makes it sound like I'm gonna die when I eat this.
No, what? I don't know. Becoming one isn't dying, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not.
It sounds like it. I mean, I would lose my sense of self, right? I mean, everything that makes me me. I feel like you would like subsume my soul into some weird mushroom entity. That sounds like death.
Well, I don't think it's into a weird mushroom entity. I think it's into everything. We're all going to become one. And that's a good thing.
It also sounds like death. Do you know what death is?
I mean, vaguely, yes. It's when you stop breathing and stop moving.
I mean, some people do that in, like, shamanic rituals and stuff, and they're not dead.
I don't think people stop breathing in shamanic rituals.
Oh, are you, like, a shaman expert now? Excuse me.
Are you?
Who is this person that doesn't understand?
I mean, my cousin Roselia is a shaman, so I know a little bit from when she stopped breathing when she did a ritual.
Did they have to resuscitate her?
No, she fully died, but it was a cool ritual for a while.
I'm sorry, Lena. Could you just say that again, real quick, for us? Get a clean take on that.
I'm not sure that was because of the ritual. I think she just died from not breathing.
About my cousin, their ailments. I mean, I'm getting a little bit worried and skeeved out here, Mushroom Lady.
Also, why are the...
I don't do this to your cousins?
Why are the guards in this town
Eliander
all
area.
lippy undergrad philosophy students?
Who don't understand the difference between causation and correlation. But
experience.
somehow-
That's not even causation and correlation. That's just a post hoc fallacy.
No,
That was just several post hoc fallacies in a row that ended up just looping them back around.
wild.
Okay, Eliander comes out afterwards. And, yes, you wanted to see me? Are you getting ready to go on your pirate stealing adventure?
Yes, we're preparing for that, and we need to ask you why you didn't tell them about the threat to the world and about how we all need to save mushrooms.
Oh, Blue, it's not exactly why we came here. We came here to see if there was a better description of the individuals that we're supposed to bring back.
Oh, yeah, also that.
Mostly that, but
No, just also that.
okay, also that.
I mean, I guess that I could ask Ned to. I mean, we have some lady that's kind of good at drawing faces. I could ask Ned to describe these strange pirates, and she could sketch them out for you.
That would be beautiful. Send the sketches then over to the Wicked Goat, if you don't mind. Thank you, Eliander.
And
Quite helpful.
why didn't you tell the council about the threat to the world?
Because when council meetings are called, they're very, very specific in what it is that we can talk about. So what it is that we could talk about was just the pirate ships. There'll have to be another council meeting if you want to talk about that, and you'll need to put in a petition.
Well, aren't you gonna call one for that?
I mean, I wasn't planning on it. I got a lot of other things going on, being like the captain of the city guard and stuff. There's a
But
lot
the
of
world
criminals.
is in peril, Eliander.
So put in a form.
I just think maybe bureaucracy is a little slow for this.
You're right. But it's the system that we live in.
Fine, can I put in a form with you right now?
No, you have to go down to the council house and you have to talk to Janine. And then Janine will make sure that it's... I'm never going to remember any of these names. And I don't do this. None of them are fantasy names.
We could theoretically fast forward through the paper filling out scene.
I guess can we just say that
Theoretically,
Ocean,
we
does
could.
that?
unless chat really wants to hear the roleplay of that.
Okay, chat, do you want to meet Janine? And do you want to...
Don't ask chat.
I'm sure you should ask Chad.
And he's
Yes,
so like, why are we role-playing everything?
I'd just also like to point out that Andy's now like fully needing to deal with the consequences of Lena going hard into the, oh, let's insist on staying inside Stronghold for years. I have no mercy for you.
The chat wants
We have our answer.
They're really excited about it.
Oh, chat.
Incidentally,
Okay, so
I assume that at this point, Virgil, Gunk, and Dunlum are just drinking, laying like over-under bets on the number of things that are happening. Like, how many mushrooms will Ocean successfully hand out? How many people will she ask to take a mushroom? How many people will respond with threats of violence to being asked to take a mushroom?
Okay, so you head over to the council building,
Okay.
and you see a short gnomish person sitting at the front desk.
Hi, I need to see Janine to put in a petition about bringing a item before the council. It's of utmost importance.
Oh, you need to see Janine. I'm sorry, Janine's on maternity leave for the next week, so you're gonna have to wait and come back in a week, and then Janine will take all the forms for you, okay?
Why are you navigating this process?
The world ending. The world's in great peril. So perhaps maybe we could expedite that and somebody else could take my form?
I'm sorry, only Janine knows how to do the forms, and I mean, maternity leave is super important, wouldn't you agree?
For a very important system. Why would Janine be the only one who can do the forms?
Because they're really hard, okay? I don't know. It's just the way that it works here.
I am excellent at forms. I don't mind stepping in to expedite the process.
I'm sorry, but you are not notarized, and you are not allowed to do this?
I am a level 4. Are you
trying to take over Janine's job right now?
I'm a level 4 notary of the Penalt Academy. I'm pretty sure I can handle a bit of Saltmarsh business.
Look through my works. I'm sorry, we're a level 6 down, so maybe come back in a couple levels.
I'm sorry. Last year I was level 4. This year I'm level 7.
Did we just make notary a prestige class?
I rolled a deception check in case we needed it. Not great.
So
not great.
this gnomish person just looks at you and is just like, this is serious business and I don't appreciate being lied to, so I'm gonna ask you to leave and come back next week when Janine is here to take your forms.
All right.
If the world ends before then I'm sorry.
Would you like a mushroom? That would help prevent the world from ending before then.
Sure.
I'll give them a mushroom.
They'll just kind of look at it and then just place it on the desk.
If you sleep with it or hold it and think about its mushroominess, it will help a lot.
Sure.
Great, thank you so much. I'll see you in a week.
Level 6, my ass.
Thank you for trying, Baz. I really appreciate it. And I bet Spora really appreciate your efforts too.
God, you're going to keep notes for like when a week happens, aren't you? And you're going to come back here.
I sure am.
I'll be ready.
I know you really want to save the world, Baz. So Spora and I really appreciate it.
Of course, yes.
So there you go.
Also putting in my notes, I'm a level 4 notary.
I also like that I said you have to be notarized as though that's a thing and not like a...
I have to be notarized, yeah.
You have to be a notary public. Yeah, no.
Nope. I was just like, what's something that sounds official and businessy right now? Okay, so there you go. You'll come back in a week to talk to Janine after she comes back from maternity leave.
I feel like we stood in line for like 3 hours too to get that.
I was gonna say, I feel like the drawings have like been delivered to the tavern where Virgil, Gunk, and Dunlum still are. They're like, yeah, we had these to bring to Baz. Like, yeah, give them here.
So yeah, you do you do anything else before you meet up to get on your large boat?
Blue, I'm afraid there's not much else to do with that. Did you have anything you needed to buy before we return to the tavern?
No, all my money is going towards getting a plate mail bikini, remember?
Right.
I'm pretty poor right now. Luckily, Gunk's been feeding me.
Oh, that is lucky. I do have a couple rations if you need something to eat. But
thank you. You're all such good friends. We're going to save the world together, and it's going to be great. And someday, Gunk and Virgil will sleep with mushrooms, too.
I knew a stripper named Mushrooms once.
I don't see how that's relevant.
It's not. Yes, let's go to the tavern.
Say a new stripper named Mushrooms? What?
He was lovely.
And squishy.
I have so many questions. Okay. Gunk and Dunlum and Virgil, did you have anything you wanted to do? Or...
I wanted to go to Winston's and get some stuff to make a horse sling and pulley in case we needed it. Plus, it would be good to get it now because we're probably going to be on and off of ships all the time. So
That's fair. Try to get together as a thing. I was trying to look up what the name of Winston's store is, and it's Winston's store.
It's Wizard's store. Yeah.
Okay, so you arrive at Winston's store, which is up here, number 28. And you walk in, and I remember now that he's whispers because he has a throat injury.
he does, yeah. He used to be a great bard. I think I slipped that in last time. He somehow injured
He's a
himself.
town hero.
Barding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Winston! Good to
Come.
see you again.
you're back already. How is it going?
Yeah, great. I'm hoping to spend some of the gold I got from you last time. Did Virgil come with me?
Probably would. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have. I feel like
The
Virgil would be
monster
like,
would've.
"Welp, I guess I'm gonna depend on Ocean to keep Baz alive." I'll go with you all.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a lot of cloth, a lot of rope, some pulleys. You know, whatever you got. We're gonna make a big old horse sling. What do you think you can do?
A horse sling, like you want to put him in it and swing it around and then throw him, or?
Not exactly. More like heaving up and down the like stories and stuff like that. You know, building.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Let me see. Oh, okay, good to know. Thank you. Okay, so he goes into the back room, and you hear just a lot of clattering and banging and clanging around. And he comes back in with like just holding like this crumpled up like what looks like an old sail. And he's like, I have this for canvas. Do you want this?
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Exactly what I had in mind.
Okay, so he'll kind of put it in front of you and not just hand it to you, because he's accidentally had your fingertips brush against his before.
Yeah, not good.
There are some ropes and pulleys kind of already woven into that from when it was ripped off the ship that it was on during a sea serpent attack.
Cool,
So-
right? I mean, I think we got enough rope between us all. So just some pulleys. Why do you have silk rope, Dunlop?
I think that was part of the sailor kit.
Silk
It's
rope?
because Dunlam's kinky.
That's not kit,
Yeah.
but the sailor equipment.
I agree.
It was
go
part
with
of the D&D.
You don't know him.
Exactly. No king shaming. So
no.
yes, no. That's what I mean. Like, we're not king shaming Dunlop. It's totally fine. So we
Yeah,
got
it's from the
canvas.
sailor equipment, so it's just something they
Yeah.
carry around, apparently.
Sailors are kinky, and that's cool.
Virgil's just freaking out about the fact that no one's fucking batted an eye at sea serpent attack.
Well, why wouldn't we? It happens all the time. It's fine. And now we need some pulleys and stuff. Some gears.
Yeah.
You gotta have a few spare from shipwrecks and stuff around here, right?
Let me see. And he goes into the back again. And yeah, he's gone for maybe 5 minutes, and he comes back with just like a random assortment of all different kinds of pulleys of different shapes and sizes. Just puts them on top of the canvas.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Winston. All right, what's this gonna cost me altogether?
Well, this was all kind of just shipwreck trash that I was going to see if I could repurpose. So you've kind of saved me some time on that. So maybe just 3 gold is fine.
All right, done. 3 gold. You're a good man, Winston. Keep it up.
Thanks, Gunk.
3 gold.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, now do you guys want to make some rolls for how you fashion a horse sling?
Sure. I guess we'll find some open space outside somewhere.
Yeah, and it apparently the ship stuff is called block and tackle. So you can
Apparently.
have that stuff. I don't know.
Cool.
That's what a
I'll just
pulley
put
is.
horse
The pulley
sling.
system in D&D that you buy is
Oh.
called a block and tackle.
Gotcha. Yeah, you know way more about those little things than I do.
Well, it's called horse sling in my inventory.
As it should be.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know who wants to try and build it. If we think that Dunlum is good with tying
Yeah, I
knots
was
and doing
thinking, I was
other
thinking
things.
about Dunlum's experience with the rigging of a ship and knots, and wondering if he
Sails.
could maybe make. I don't even know what Checo's would be. Maybe survival.
Yeah, maybe I'll help you because I Gunk would have experience too, and we'll just like measure Virgil and try and get it all.
I'm
to
just
fit.
picturing
He'll
this-
just stand there and we'll.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
work
just looks like a
around him.
dressmaker scene.
Pretty
Like,
much.
it's
Yeah.
just like,
Sailmaker, sailmaker, make me a sling. Sorry. Okay.
no, that was exactly what I was going for. I was trying to lead you right to that, so I'm glad.
Okay, good. If you lead a Rachel to a song, she'll sing. All right. So I'm going to ask for 2 rolls, and you can, but each of you can do if you're helping each other, you can roll with advantage. But if Joel wants to roll one of the, so I'm going to have you do survival. But also just for these, I like to make people roll sleight of hand checks because that's how I roll how good you are with like dexterous fingers and doing things.
That's
I
fair.
always
I'm-
need to
I'm
do
pretty
weird
good at
finger
sleight of
movements.
hand.
Sorry.
I'm not good
So,
at
yeah.
sleight of hand, but the survival's
yeah,
fine.
So
So
you
Dunlum
take
can do
survival and I'll do
yeah.
sleight of hand.
And you'll each have advantage on this.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a 21 on the survival. So you're like, yeah, I've worked my way around plenty of block and tackles and sails and other things. And Gunk got a 16 on sleight of hand, got fairly nimble fingers. So together over the next couple hours, you guys fashion what you think is a pretty good I don't know why I just keep doing this with my fingers so much. You fashion a pretty good horse sling that you even like are able to fashion it in such a way. I'm just gonna put my hands down. You're gonna fashion it in such a way that it like folds up really neatly too, where like the ropes kind of coil on the inside. And god damn it. I just keep saying go and doing this, and it just makes me want to move my hands, and it's fine. Can I tell you the story that just really quickly? My dad talks with his hands so much that one time we were all making a big family trip together, and he was in the car in front of us because we were kind of caravanning, and we could see him in front of us, and we're like, "Oh, Dad's having a conversation," because he was driving, and we could see through the back window just this. And we were just like, wow, he's really into it, huh? And like, it was just, okay.
Hands on the
Anyway.
wheel.
Yeah, if you wonder where I get it from. Yeah, so like the rope coils, oh wait, I was putting my hands down. The rope coils nicely and the pulleys like fit just inside and it like folds up into a nice square. So there you go.
Right, well,
you feel pretty good
The real
about your
question is who
horse
gets
sling.
to add horse sling to their inventory.
Does it make the
figure
most?
I
was gonna say, does it
Probably
make?
Happy
going to be
to lug it
Gunk
around.
that's climbing up the ship, unless Dunlum wants to climb up the ship.
yeah, it would probably make the
Probably
most sense.
not.
Plus, I'm the one with the. I have a bag of holding, don't I? Do I?
You do.
That
I
was
think
me,
you-
right?
Yeah, you got the
I
bag of
do.
holding there.
Yes. Yes.
Vacuum seal
Makes
those
sense.
burritos.
Oh, right. You got a whole bunch of giant burritos in there.
Mhm.
And moonshine.
We could just
Yeah.
bribe the smugglers with the burritos.
That's
With
what they
our own
smuggle.
burritos.
With the things
we
that they
stole from
already
them.
smuggled.
Hey,
Exactly.
would you like to see our plunder from your friends that we murdered?
Yeah.
Bad news about the hobgoblin.
Oh. How could you? Not the hobgoblin and his love.
Lenny or whatever his name is.
Lenny
Yeah, I have that.
Right, because I said, "Oh my God, you killed Kenny," and then I was like, "Wait, no, Lenny." So that's right. I'm so good at everything. Okay, so do you guys all meet up?
Yep.
I
I'm all happy.
Okay, so unless you wanted to do anything else.
Again.
and me.
Yes.
I just want it to work. Make the hurting stop.
It looks like it's working for me.
So
Okay.
far,
Yeah,
Back on so far.
I'm calling
I'm
up the
sending
verbose
you-
statuses so I can see what's going on.
Spinning circle. Alright, spinning circle for me.
Oh, it went out for you again?
It could totally just be me, but
It's persistent telling me that my stream quality is good.
I still see everything.
yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Uh-huh.
All right, we can try.
yeah, I refreshed it. It's okay for me. Anyway,
It's
Nobody in the
fine.
chat has said anything though.
Chelsea
so.
said we're back.
Oh, she only just said that as soon as you said it on mine. So
Yeah, no, that was that. It was that timing. You weren't delayed. Okay. I'm just yep. Y'all play some fun D&D
Okay.
while I stare at a status window.
Yay! So yes, before you head out, Eleander comes to find you, and he shows you 4 sketches, because there are actually 4 people. They were able to get the name of the captain out of Ned, and then hold up.
and then there was a holdup.
Then there was a holdup. Okay. So, first things first, you have here, I'm showing on the map, which I don't, Galway, you don't have to switch to if that's going to break everything.
I have no goddamn idea why anything is breaking, so I switched. I decided, fuck it.
Oh.
Let's see if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
works.
there you go.
We are going to just proceed on the assumptions of we are displaying this because it
So
isn't
this
just
guy-
it isn't
fair.
like following anything. So
This, I'll do it in Eleander voice.
Ah,
This guy here, I already forgot what his voice sounds like.
so
Is-
good.
Captain Sigurd Snake Eyes, and he's the pirate captain of it. Then you've got the first mate. If I can scroll, is here. This is Bloody Bjorn. Then you've got the bosun. Is Foul Frithoff. She's right here.
She looks pretty happy.
I mean,
For being
pirates are pretty happy when they're, murdering and stealing, right?
foul.
And then, last but definitely not least, you have Punkita, and she is the pirate's deck wizard.
Ooh.
So those are the 4 that you will get more for if you bring them back alive. An extra 50 gold. I don't know why I move my fingers like this. It's fine. Yeah, so those are what the 4 look like. You now know what they look like. Yeah, so you go, you meet up. You see just a rowboat that definitely looks like it's just been widened. Like they kind of just took off the sides some and added more planks on the bottom part and then made it a little bit bigger and then also lengthened.
Doesn't
And,
seem incredibly seaworthy.
yeah,
Can I
but
give it?
they did a real good job on it
Oh,
because
okay.
they're sea folk. You can give it a test or a check. You could give me a survival check.
Survival check.
Yeah,
There we
to see
go.
if you can tell how seaworthy it is. That's a 3. This boat could withstand hitting an iceberg. It's so sturdy.
What fine construction.
We could use our water vehicles proficiency, us 3.
That's true. Do you want to give me a survival check with advantage, one of you? Or 3 of you?
Sure.
Which we want to do? 3 or...
I guess it was my idea. 23.
I mean, that's a 23. Yeah, you go over the boat, like you even go under the boat and kind of like, sticky fingers underneath it and like check out all the stuff in the hull, and it looks totally sound. Like
Yeah, looks all good.
they want you to get to the pirate ship. They're not gonna It even looks like it has
anytime soon.
a little cushion that could maybe hold like a centaur butt.
Aww.
for
Let me
comfortable
just
sitting.
see. Look, Virgil, you got your own little seat. Ain't that sweet?
I'm currently trying to process whether the terribleness of boats is made better or worse when they're smaller. On the one hand, there's less of them. On the other, the cold embrace of death in the sea is so much closer.
Virgil, you crack me up.
Hey, it's okay, Virgil. I won't let you drown. Remember how I swam back to shore with Baz and Gunk? I'll do that with you too. Don't worry.
I think horses sink a lot easier than frogs and birds do, but you didn't hear me say that. Now let's go, Virgil.
I bet if you're less
We'll be
dense,
fine.
you're more buoyant. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'll go sit on the padded seat.
How about... Do I want to make you make a dexterity check to see how well you get into the boat?
We'll be holding the boat.
Okay, so you can make a dexterity check with advantage. I just imagine a horse getting into a rowboat.
This is true.
Dex, you said?
Yes.
9.
Okay. So the first time you step in, they weren't stabilizing it quite enough for your 2 front legs go in, and there wasn't any weight in the back of the boat, really, because nobody else had really gotten on yet because they were trying to stabilize it and hold it. So your front legs go in, and it just pushes the boat down, and you just boom. And you were able to not fall fully into the water because it was just your front legs. But like you definitely
Cold embrace! Cold embrace!
Please, I make it so that Virgil weighs half as much as he does now at this moment. This should not capsize the boat quite as much.
Okay. So with that, I'd say let's make another roll at advantage. And it'll totally happen this time.
Hey,
19.
Hey, that's a
Much better.
19. So yeah, now the half as weighty Virgil climbs into the boat and he puts the first 2 hooves in, and it just kind of like bobs a little bit, and you freeze. And then you're able to put in the other ones, and you can go and sit in your little horse seat.
Perfectly stable. Perfectly fine.
Oh, beautiful.
See, nothing to worry about, Virgil. Everything's fine. Hey,
Hey.
right, buddy? I jump in.
Boing.
Boing boing.
I will fly a couple with my wings and light carefully on the boat.
All right. So then I'm gonna move you guys to here.
So who's
And
rowing?
gonna see some amazing map action and work.
Map
Ooh,
action.
that's a lot of ocean.
So, just wait. Okay, so here. Why
There's
won't you let
blue.
me?
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Why won't you let me draw? Oh, now I can draw
You're
a fucking
trying to-
square.
There was like green squiggles. Do you not see them?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a green squiggle.
Oh, they're just. I'm really zoomed out and I couldn't see it. I love everything, always and forever. Okay. Yep. Stop
Didn't
changing to pink.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
I didn't mean to, sorry.
So this is where the coast is. So like this is land right here. Yeah. There you
The
go.
green squiggle? Okay.
Yeah, it's land, obviously. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
there it is.
There we
yeah.
go. It just, yeah.
Yeah, it appeared there.
Okay.
Oh, was it not there? Because I was still holding down.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you
That's
still
weird.
hold it down. It doesn't appear yet. So we're just like,
I thought you were
Yeah,
just making a commentary about my drawing skills.
Yeah, we're just like, there's the green squiggle here, and we're like, oh, okay. There's like a line, like a line. Okay, sure. And then it's just like, blam. Oh,
bam.
that.
There you go. Well, that's because my beautiful
Man.
drawing skills. And then, how do you change the shape of draw shape? It just auto squares.
I think it's like control or
Hold
shift or
Alt for
Alt.
circle or ellipse. Okay. So then Alt. Yeah. So imagine that is the ship. So it's the scale is off.
Okay, I was like,
But-
is that a rowboat?
No, that's the sea ghost.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
Sea ghost.
Okay.
This is the high quality
Coast
content.
to
that you get
Is
with
it
coast.
us.
is that close to land?
No,
I didn't know who that
said
is.
it's not to scale.
Okay.
Which makes this tactical map interesting.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Chelsea says it's beautiful, so. So what I wanted to ask
Yes.
was if you were coming from Saltmarsh, which is geez beans. It's not a normal phrase. Why do I just make up the weirdest phrases to say?
Oh, geez, beans.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is Saltmarsh in this area. Again, not to scale. So you're coming from this direction.
From
What
the
I
south.
want-
Okay.
Yes. What I wanted to know is where do you want to steer your boat? On where do you want to try and enter or have it be? That it was the whole
where's
point
the
of this.
dinghy normally on a boat?
They're on either. They are on both
On the
sides.
sides.
both sides. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
probably
would
the
say that
side-
you've seen boats like this before, Gunk, and I would say that they're like here, 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 and here on the sides of the boat.
Okay.
I kind
Well,
of
it's-
like the idea of going toward the back end of the boat.
Mm.
and coming
You
in
can
from
draw
here.
on it too if you want to show me. Yeah, okay.
I might
Yeah.
also suggest that if the green is land and that's the direction that they were waiting for, like the dinghy, like that we took, basically like the dinghy we
True.
took out would have been over in this area. I have silver,
like
which is
here.
not
Kind of coming
great.
in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been coming in from there. Might it be worth us coming around like that way?
Beautiful. Yes, I think that would be much more tactical. At least they wouldn't have their eyes constantly peering out.
Because presumably
on this
they're doing what the council said was like they were doing a pickup or a drop
Right.
off or something, right? So that they would probably be watching into the shore.
Good call. Good call. Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
If we approach that way, come in on that backside.
Sweet.
Backside
Okay.
it is.
So, you guys can choose who rows and stuff. I'm not going to make you row, like, if it's like, especially if it's like one of the strong people or the ship people, you can row a boat. I mean, I guess it's a boat with a horseman on it and a turtleman on it. But
Dunlop will take
I was gonna say,
an oar or a pair of oars. I don't know how the oars situation is, but
but the
row.
turtleman is one of the sailors, and the horseman is the strong one, or one of the strong ones. So it's like,
I'm gonna say I'm a pretty strong one
Yeah.
myself.
but I was just like, we've covered those two exceptional cases in the other. Oh yeah, you're probably okay.
fair. So I will say, oh, sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze. But it's fine. Okay. Let's do stealth.
Ooh.
So I will say that everybody can roll stealth with advantage because you're approaching in the dark on the back other side of the boat. Damn! That's 2 crit successes.
Yeah.
And an 11.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got
That is a 10.
crit successes 28, 22, 10, 11, 17. So everybody got above 10, and you had 2 critical successes. So you are definitely stealthy as fuck. Nobody notices you or sounds an alarm as you pull up to your dinghy area over here. And yeah, so you what I was thinking was we could talk out the getting on to the boat and then we could take a break once we're on the boat.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so what would you like to do now that you're on the side of the boat?
I'll probably sucker my way up and just crawl up the side to sneak up and see what's going on.
So
And you have a climbing speed, right? So
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Galway?
So, like, between Virgil being, and I don't know, good enough at the tactics of it, we have someone who flies and someone with a climbing speed. So both of them can get up without requiring any equipment, really a huge possibility of making noise. So it seems like that would be a good group to go do a reconnaissance, because then they're also not, it's not like Gunk is going to see no one, hop over, someone comes on deck while they're like looking at the ropes or something.
Right.
Right. Indeed, I'll fly up with Gunk, and then 2 of us can kind of
Poke
stay
your
near
heads
the
over.
edge. Yeah, listen, see if we hear any movement near us.
All right.
Gunk, we're being sneaky. This is amazing.
You never
Everybody
been
turns to
sneaky
look
before?
at you. I'm kidding. Now I get to read from the book again on its descriptions. Though the light is dim at best, I don't know why I suddenly put on a voice for reading out of the book, you can see details of the ship's main deck. In the center, forward of the mast, a jolly boat is lashed to the deck with ropes. Aft of the mast is a hatch to the below decks area and a rope ladder climbing to a crow's nest above. 2 human figures lean against the rail mid-deck, staring toward the coast. Between them, at deck level, is a roll of canvas or rope. To fore and aft, below the upper decks, stand vague outlines of doors, and you can also see ladders that lead to the upper decks. The aft one on the port side, the forward one on the starboard. If only I knew things about boats. I will pull us to that map. I know
So
we have to
from the
leave
sounds
my
of it, you can only
amazing
see
sea map.
2 people. Yeah, it's beautiful. It'll always be there.
Hold on. Let me.
I see
It's
nothing
not
but
revealed
darkness.
for us.
Yes, blackness.
In the
Yeah, you
dim
have to put
light.
your people on there, right?
Oh, right.
So, can you guys see things? So you want to be here. Okay,
Where's
I can't
here?
select.
Nope.
Here.
Aha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Still
letting you
nothing,
see
but-
things or no?
No,
No,
I
not
dropped
there.
everything and I still can't see.
I will reveal. It shows your light on my screen, so
There we
I
go, there we
can't
go.
tell if you could actually see things or not because I'm like,
Yeah,
Okay.
Gotcha.
So yes, what you see is so yeah, you're entering from this. Okay, wait, let me go back to the clicky bits. You're entering from this side. Here.
This is
and then
aft over here.
you see two people. Should I know this? I don't know. I'm really bad at
Back
boats.
of the boat.
Which way's the boat pointed?
Wouldn't that be the 4?
That's
This way?
the front of the boat,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the 4. Or
The back of the boat is
bow.
the not pointy part.
So
Right.
aren't we
Yes.
on this side?
No,
You're on this side.
boat was
Based on
the
the-
boat was pointed up
Yeah.
on the map.
Oh, okay. It wasn't. I see. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
At the
didn't
end,
draw
at the
it.
end, she put in a the
That was
she
me.
marked the front. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
Cool.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah. So that's what you see. You see those two people standing out and looking. And if either of you would like, you could make a perception check for me.
I would love it. Being
Pretty good
so
with that.
sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky and perceptive.
Ooh.
With the 19 and a 22, this dude over here, oh my god, just let me click, is Defo Bloody Bjorn. You recognize him
Ooh.
from the lovely drawing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Gunk, do you think we can get the others up here without them noticing? Or should we draw them away from this area?
I reckon we should definitely draw him away. I think a horse being hauled up the side of a ship's gonna create a lot of noise and interest. So, yeah, we should probably try and get him away.
Can I sort of fly low, kind of just above the water's edge, so that I can peek?
will say really quickly before you
Oh, yes.
finish,
Yes.
it's not shown on the map, but this right here
Yes.
is the mast, and about 40 feet up at the top there is a crow's nest, and while you can't see into it,
Yes.
you would assume that there is somebody looking and from the crow's nest as well. That's all I wanted to mention too.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Sorry, continue.
So if I could sneakily sort of fly to the front of the ship, I would like to then cast a spell off of the sort of left port side of the front of the ship to maybe draw people up there. I'd like to cast Silent Image
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
what would you like it to be?
and make it look like there's a beautiful mermaid just sort of waving her hands and glowing, kind of a phosphorescent blue.
Can you click on the map where it would be?
I believe so. So I was thinking kind of off down here and like on
Okay.
front of on the left side. So if I were to fly kind of down here-ish, right by the water's edge, and then cast it over here. If that makes sense. And then
yeah.
come back. Yeah.
Okay. And how? Okay, so you cast Silent Image. Do I need to roll anything to do anything, or that's a
Not
lot?
necessarily. They believe it. What it is, unless they touch it.
Okay.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Or use their action to do something.
Yeah. To like.
If they decide to check, is that real? They can try to make
Yeah.
a investigation check.
Okay, so they'll both notice her, and you'll see Bloody Bjorn just kind of elbows the guy next to him and is like, "Hey, look at that! Look at the tits on that one!" And then they both will move to out of the view up onto the top part of the ship to go over there and start heckling. And you just hear them being absolutely awful people and just being like, "Show us your tits!"
I hate these people, but it does buy us a moment. Perhaps we...
Don't worry, we're gonna kill them all anyway, so... we
Except
should
the,
also do something about the guy up in the
drapes. Okay, sorry, I'm done.
except for the profitable ones.
Yes, good for them.
I can make
what
it
are we gonna do
move.
about the guy up in the crow's nest?
I want the mermaid to give them the finger then at some point.
The guy in the crow's nest, he, like I said, he is pretty high up.
Oh shit! You know what I did forget?
What?
All of a sudden, Virgil, you weigh your normal self again.
Yeah.
There's just
No,
sort of
About
a...
a minute.
It only lasts a minute.
Hmm.
It said
Oh,
for
I was just gonna keep going
up,
with it
it says
until...
for up to 1 minute or until your concentration ends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were
but
you
he was
continually
recasting
doing
it
it?
every
Okay.
minute.
So you guys are out of the boat, and down in the boat, suddenly you just notice, like, Virgil, you feel heavy again, and everybody just suddenly notices the boat sinks down like an inch. Just like, boom.
Hello, Mugen.
Is,
All right,
is
so
that a
you feel
bad
like
sign?
No, it's fine. You also don't have disadvantage. Just strength checks. You'll be good.
All right.
yeah. So you feel like
sending this
everyone
down?
is sufficiently distracted.
Okay. Is there a dinghy somewhere?
Yeah, you would say it's like right over here.
But I would assume
Well,
that
how
the
about
dinghy
we
would be fully elevated, right? And not just
Yeah.
draped in the water.
Yeah,
So
no.
Yeah, so what Dylan would probably be doing is trying to scale the side of the ship, while he's doing so, trying to whisper instructions to Gunk, and maybe even Baz, of how to lower the ship down.
I know how. I have water proficiency too. I know how to
True.
do the dinghy.
I also don't know...
I'm a pirate
Joel
too.
also doesn't know how to do it, so I can't give you instructions on how to do it.
I don't know either, but Gunk knows how to do it. So. All right, Baz, come over here, and
Well, as you're
lower
doing
the
that,
dinghy
Turn the
right
thingamapop.
as we can.
Rachel, you described a
I've done
rope
this plenty of times.
on the ground.
Yeah, just like somewhere over here.
Is it tied to anything?
Nope, just a coil.
Could I kind of quickly tie it to the mast and then just drop it over for Dunlum and Blue if they want to use it to get up?
Sure, how good are you at tying knots?
Exceptional.
It's a
I'm
level
exceptional
7
at
not
it.
tie up.
I'm 100% good at
I mean, if you
knots.
were one of the sailors, I would let you have advantage at it, but instead I'm going to ask you to roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Was it
My deception check was toward the DM.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'll
16.
go.
Okay, you're real good at knots. I guess you just tie it.
Oh no. Sorry, do you need me to roll some? Sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand.
20.
20. Yeah, you have been studying since you got to Saltmarsh. You've found books on ship knots,
Yes.
and you've just been studying all the different ways that sailors tie knots and do all these things. So you actually feel pretty good about the knot that you tied there.
I call this one a Tiffany. And I throw
That's
the...
not what it's called.
I don't know what it's called, but I throw it over the end.
You learned in a book. How do you not know what it... The name was right there.
I'm much more of a practical learner. And then, yeah, if we can get...
You're a wizard.
And you're just gonna hear Bloody Bjorn yelling like, "Hey, if we had kids, do you think it'd be more man, or would they have like fish tits?" And just still heckling the mermaid image over there.
I'm gonna use shape water to just splash water straight in their faces.
Yeah, no.
And they're just like, "Oh, it's a goddamn sea." Okay. What next?
Okay, so yeah, we're lowering.
Yeah, so
the
do Blue
boat.
and Dunlum get up?
Yeah. I mean, I'll try it. Anyway.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You can roll an athletics check for me. Both of you can roll it advantage because you're both
Oh,
proficient on the sea.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God I said that before I saw that roll, because that was a crit fail.
I got a 24.
Okay, so a 24 and a 13. So, I almost said Lena. Ocean goes up first and kind of grabs it. Is everybody just leaving Virgil down in the boat by himself? Just
For the moment, we're gonna get him.
I can't haul him up yet. Stronger people have to come up.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my reason for going up, was the hauling him up.
Yeah, Ocean, just kind of like, no problem, pulls herself up. And Dunlum is just, he's used to being on ships and he's good at these things. It's just that the outsides of it are kind of slippery and he's just not able to get a good hold. So he's able to climb up, it's like a while of huffing and puffing and slipping. But you make it up. And the four of you are up.
It's not easy when you weigh this much.
I know, buddy, I know.
Yes, I believe it is. Can I, as they're trying to get Virgil up, then I'd like to try to fly up carefully and see if anyone is in the crow's nest. And I'll stay on kind of this side in case he's looking out for the mermaid.
Yeah, you fly up. Make a perception check for me.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Nice.
crit success. So you fly up and you're like able to just kind of like swoop a little bit and look around and not be seen. And you see just there is a goblin up there and they just are passed out drunk. Like he's got a bottle of rum that's almost empty in one hand and his hat is just over his eyes and he's just slumped over and snoring and completely out of it.
Is he wearing shoes with laces?
Oh.
It's just seeing Rachel silently lose her shit as the implications of this question.
I am good at knots.
Yeah, he does. He's got little pirate goblin shoes that have little fancy laces on them.
Oh,
Right,
goblin shoes.
Yes. Little goblin shoes. I'd like to carefully, if I can, start to not only tie them together, but maybe tie them into like a link of chain that's up there or something, or around a little hook or something. But definitely try to tie them together first.
Roll me a sleight of hand at advantage because they're very drunk and passed out. So you have time to do it if you need to.
Okay. 11.
11. You're not really able to tie them to anything else. Like you can't quite fit, like they're not long enough for you to like get the little loops and the things to work while also putting them around something, but you're able to tie them together.
Okay. Excellent.
So there you go. You've done a childhood prank on this drunk goblin.
Yeah, like 50 feet up in the air.
You sure have.
All right, I swoop back down. See how Virgil's going.
How is Virgil going?
Evo.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys put the dinghy pulley system, the horse sling down? How do we work it out?
We were doing the dinghy, weren't we? So he can jump in there and we can bring it back up.
Sure. So you can put the dinghy down. Virgil, I'm going to need you to you can either make an athletics or an acrobatics check for how well you get into the dinghy.
23.
Oh,
Wasn't even a question of which one I was rolling.
So you like steel yourself and you're just like, I do this. And you just slowly, one foot, other foot, just like muscle your way through it and you settle yourself in the dinghy.
I'm just
And
gonna
then
sort of
who's
like
gonna
tug on one of the ropes.
I think Dunlum and I are the strongest, so we can do it together.
Okay, so you can either individually each roll or somebody can roll with advantage.
What's your strength, Joel?
Well, my athletics is 5.
This will be
Same.
just pure strength.
Oh, just pure strength? Yeah, 3.
Yeah, same. So I don't care which of
It
us.
could be athletics, actually. That's fine.
We're a very strong party.
You can roll. Joel, roll. And
Did you say it could be athletics? That you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can roll with
Yeah,
advantage.
Advantage.
Good advantage.
I'm real glad I keep saying that.
19.
Oh,
Jesus. Every time like you start to roll and I'm like advantage and it's like 7. Okay.
He just loses his grip on the rope for a second.
So with the 19, you and Ocean are just like afterwards.
Yes.
You could even do that like predator muscle arm grab thing, because you just feel so strong and you flex your muscles. Everything happening after I say it and then showing up on camera is very disorienting for me.
Yeah, I do recommend when there is some lag, maybe not looking at your cams quite as much.
It's so hard. Right. Yeah, and you are able to pull him up, and I figure with all of those combined athletics checks, I will let them carry over to being pulled up and also getting yourself onto the ship.
Beautiful.
So you are now all 5 successfully on the ship, and we will take our break here.
Yes.
Thank you for sticking with us through technical difficulties, everybody. But we're on the ship, and now we're going to start murdering some misogynist asshole pirates. Because at this point, I'm like, 50 gold, satisfaction of killing him horribly.
I need money. They'll torture him, which I'm not okay with, but if that's comforting to you, then
I suppose I could keep waiting for him to wake up and then like punch him again, and then immediately stabilize him and then punch him again. All right, we will be back in just a minute, everybody.
Bye. Wish us luck.
Hello, everyone. We should be back. Not in a
Hello,
weird
friends.
flickering image showing up. That happened during break. That's cool.
Oh, that's
It just
fun.
decided like, hey, I'm gonna show the screen for a little bit. It's cool. Yeah.
Sounds like we're back. I think we're good.
Okay, good. I was waiting to see, but my thing hasn't updated yet, so I'm always fairly lagged behind. Not as bad as Elise, I don't think, but
That one was legitimately hysterical as everyone's reacting to it. And she's like, the trailer's real nice. And I'm like, is this criticism of the overlay? She's like, no, I'm just still on the trailer. Like, that ended like 10 seconds ago.
Yep. Okay, so also chat, let me know if the music is too loud because I put on a new song. So you are on the ship. You know that I moved them over here. But Bloody Bjorn and his pirate bandit friend are over in like this area, ogling an illusory mermaid. And you are all on the ship over there. So what would you like to do?
I will say, just for the equipment note as well, as like Virgil steps off the dinghy onto the ship, probably I think for the first time anyone here would see me, strapped to his left arm is what was quite clearly at one point a cartwheel, which has like been reinforced with plates across it, and then he has the long sword that he got from the haunted manor.
Excellent.
In his right
Right.
hand.
Nice.
Ow. I'm fine.
Gunk
Do you
will
remember that?
ask
Sorry, I just...
Baz. Oh, sorry. You go.
No, you talk. I was going to talk about bullshit.
Okay. Is it DD just all bullshit?
Pretty
So
much.
Gunk will ask Baz, like, what's up with the guy in the crow's nest? You anything to worry about?
Not yet. He was incapacitated.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Fell
I think if
asleep,
we-
yeah.
I think if we go up on the forecastle and take those two by surprise, that might be our best bet at the moment.
Just to give you a heads up, too, of the layout. Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. I keep interrupting while you're in the middle of, like, character talking, and I'm like, hey, I have shit to say, so sorry. I don't mean to. I just sometimes speak before I pay attention to what else is happening. Anyway, so this is a door over here. I'm hoping you can all see where I'm pinging. This is a door into a room. This is a door into a room. These are stairs leading downwards. These are stairs leading up, which, by the way, I do have a map for the upper deck. I'm just wrong that I forgot to see where it was, so I could just fucking place them there, I guess, huh?
Okay.
Hey, maybe I'll do that. Hold on. Sorry. Everything's fine. Hey, look, it's the upper deck. You can't see it because it's dark because nobody's over there. But I'm going to move them to that place.
Okay.
And that's where they're standing. And over here is a door into another room. These are each stairs heading downwards.
Okay.
This is another door, and this is stair heading up. And this is a hatch.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you got.
All right. So, yes. So, friends, I think it'd be good to sort of clear the boat top to bottom. I don't want to be trapped in between two groups here. So I think if we surprise these individuals up top, and it's only the two of them up there, or at least we saw only two go up, I guess.
There's only two that were up there, but now that you see, there's another bandit or another pirate guy that's joined them.
Okay. So there's three. Okay.
That shouldn't be too hard, right?
I don't think so. I have a bit of ranged capability.
We gotta do it really quietly and quickly, though, also. Otherwise, other people are gonna come. And remember,
we gotta...
capturing that one.
That's right. We gotta keep bloody Bjorn alive.
Or at least unconscious, yes.
Well, I said alive, not conscious.
Yeah, unconscious is alive.
Okay. I think we're good then.
I can charge them when we're ready.
Quietly.
Excellent.
Could you push one of them off the boat? I mean, they're right up against the edge.
Quietly.
You're charging.
I can kick them in the head real hard and see what happens.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Quietly.
So, yeah, if I fly up just a little bit, I can't see past this line here. If I don't know.
If you fly up, you
Fly up
should...
just. I can see now. If I move my character, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't control the lighting. It's however the Roll20 thing did
no
it.
worries.
So.
All good. Yeah. So if I were to kind of fly up just like 15 feet, kind of where I am here, then I'm going to prepare a spell, a magnify gravity spell, for our sort of surprise.
Magnify gravity.
Yeah, and it's going to go off like kind of I can't. Oh, it'll go off like here, so it'll hit all three of them.
Okay. Does anybody else want to prepare anything else?
Basically, when we're kicking off, I'm going to be charging up the stairs, and I did a quick measurement when I could see from Baz being there. I'll have 30 feet of movement, so I'll have my attack with my sword and a bonus action to kick someone.
Beautiful.
Was Blue gonna say something at one point? Lena? Sorry.
I think she was just
Seemed
making
like you
sure
were
we
gonna
were
say
all
something.
quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, does anybody else want to prepare anything for your
quiet.
surprise round, or you just gonna all...
I'm just gonna
Poison
fucking
an
hit them
arrow.
with
I mean,
my-
The moment Dunlop sees one of them, he's probably going to toll the dead. Other than that, nope.
Where are they at?
I'll...
Up one deck layer, basically.
Yes, I will just move,
we can all kind of move.
I'm
like,
just gonna...
on the
Yeah,
deck.
you could just move to this part, onto the deck part, and then everything should be visible for you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Okay, got it.
Sorry about the way the map works.
Yeah, that's good. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of place yourself in the middle there of where you would be.
So
okay.
if I see Virgil starting his charge, I'll shoot mine first, because I don't think I can only pick certain targets. I think it's going to be everyone within 10 feet of that. So I want to do that before he gets there, if that makes sense.
Why did I not get stuff ready for the fight that I literally knew was coming during the break.
Ice cream?
Ice
Yeah,
cream.
you had more important
Ice
things.
cream.
Yeah.
Ice
Had
cream.
ice cream.
I did have ice cream. That's true. Just
Much
gonna
more.
open up the things that you're gonna fight now because I'm smart. Okay. When you do the thingy, your gravity thingy, do you drop
Yes.
concentration on your illusion?
Nope, I do not.
You do not, so it stays there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oop, hold on. I grabbed the wrong person. You're not fighting foul.
That's a lot of
Fritha.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't even looked yet. What are you doing to them? Okay. Sorry. Pulling up the character sheets so that I can know how they want to attack and shit.
Beautiful.
I didn't click Bandit Captain, you stupid son of a butt. This is exciting to watch for everybody. Bandit, bandit, bandit. Bandit.
Bandit.
Okay. Bandit. So who are you attacking?
So if I see
That is so
like,
much to read. Can you just tell me
Yeah,
what
it's fine.
Magnify Gravity does?
yeah, if I see Blue and Virgil charging like up the stairs, I'll hit them right here, and then everything within a 10-foot radius of this spot, gets they have to make con saving throw, and if they fail, they take 14 force damage as the gravity is just crushing them.
Okay, so if you do it here, that's technically all three of them, right?
Yes,
Okay. So I will make some con saves.
and their speed is going to be halved if they don't save. If they do, then it's fine. And my spell save is 13.
13. Okay, Bloody Bjorn. Bloody Bjorn. Rolled a 16.
Okay, so he'll take
The
7
other
damage.
two. I'll do 1, 2. I guess I don't need to hide my rolls from you. I'm just used to hiding my rolls.
That's fine. Yeah, whatever you like.
The other two literally rolled a 6 and a 6. So
Yes.
both bandits rolled a 6
Okay,
and a
take
6.
14 force damage.
So the bandits are already down.
Okay, nice.
Like, bandits have 11
Be
health.
quick. Hey, quick and quiet. That's what we wanted to do.
Their heads
True.
hit the floor.
And then
So
Bjorn
bandits
takes
hit
7
the floor,
damage, but
and
that is not
Bjorn-
reduced his speed.
Okay, so he takes 7. Sweet. I'm so glad you could just type in minus the thing and it does it. That's real
It's
nice.
a lifesaver when you have multiple tokens.
Yeah.
And he just like, he's like, ah, what the hell? And just, yeah.
Go. Kill him. Yeah, there goes Virgil.
I charge. I longsword.
Remember, we want to catch this one, not kill him.
Yes, I was gonna say, and I will specify if when I get up here, the one I'm seeing is no longer is Bjorn. The attacks will be non-lethal.
Yes. Tis Bjorn. Maybe I
Oh, 19.
should.
I saw that 20. Nice.
Hey, what'd you did? Sorry.
19.
What'd you did? I said what'd you did.
What you did, huh?
What'd you did? Yeah, that hit.
But what you did.
7 slashing.
Okay.
Still up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting in things. Yep, he is. He's looking bloodied though.
Kick.
Hence the name.
19 again.
Yep.
4 bludgeoning.
Bloody Bjorn is looking bloody. All right, who's next?
Can I charge in and warhammer him?
Yeah.
Can I stand there? I'm standing like in between the spokes. Is that okay? Okay.
Can you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
But you have to go up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Yeah, 5,
Stairs.
10,
5e doesn't count
20.
like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
5:30.
If you can go diagonal from
Yeah.
these two.
Yeah. I just couldn't see if it lined up from where the stairs were.
Bless you. All right. Have at him.
Have at him.
Non-lethal, and I rolled a 10, which probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
Extremely
I'm just gonna
non-lethal.
stand here and look vaguely threatening.
can shoot
Would
him.
Gunk and Dunlem like to... You gonna shoot him? Okay.
Yeah, I can shoot him. Over the dead body of his friend.
Jesus.
With my
Like you do.
my poisons. Yes. 24.
That definitely hits.
Right. So that's 7. And then I haven't done poison for a while. How does this work again? DC 12 con save.
That's not the right thing to click. Well, he rolled a critical success, but that would have been on advantage. Instead, he rolled a 9.
Yes.
Okay, that's 2d4 poison damage. That is another 7 poison damage.
How would you like to utterly decimate the poor, surprised, bloody Bjorn as he stares at illusory tip?
I guess
You're gonna have to really get to him soon, because if he's poisoned while he's dead, he's gonna fail he's gonna fail every save he gets to.
that's true. He's gonna be shot in the shoulder, and then green veins are gonna come out, and
Nice.
he's just gonna drop.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you have 3 rounds of initiative order to try and stabilize him before he is fully dead.
I feel like as he goes like limp in these veins or something, like Virgil's just gonna sort of grab him by the collar and be like, that doesn't he's not supposed to look like that, right, Ocean?
He'll be fine. We just gotta rub some dirt on it or something. I'm sure he'll be fine.
He's
I believe you have a
frothing at the
healer's kit. You
mouth.
could stabilize him. And I'm trying to be quiet as I.
I am not one of the people who got a healer's kit.
I have one, but it's not really my turn yet. But
No, you guys can do whatever you want in this. In
so
this area.
I'll use the charge to stabilize him.
Yeah.
Your next
Just gonna sort of
beautiful.
show him to you. Okay.
Do you have to roll anything for healer's kits or no?
It's what they
Yes, I
avoid
Just
doing.
does it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is. Can I do a fun symbol on him?
Depends on your definition of fun, but yeah.
There. He has a little skull next to his name.
All right.
Okay, we gonna tie him up and hide him somewhere, maybe?
Put him in the boat.
Holding.
Or in the back of.
I guess the
I
boat's
think
He will suffocate in there for sure.
Oh,
What if we just put him in the boat and cover him up?
Yeah, I was gonna say the dinghies normally have like a cover, otherwise they're just a bowl that holds water. So just put him in there, put the tarp back over it, and
sweet.
Yeah,
One
I'm gonna
down.
ask
Yeah, that's good.
whoever goes to put him in the boat. I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check for me.
Well, not me, because I am very weak.
it's probably me.
Carrying him.
I mean, Dunlem and I are the same strength as you. We're all 16 strength. You're just really big.
Well, that's what I meant. Is the like you could just sling him over my back.
More like, which of us is more stealthy?
Probably not
Blue,
you,
probably.
Jangles.
I have a 0.
I have a 1.
I have a -1.
The centaur.
Or
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been known to
so,
trip over his own feet.
you can give me a stealth roll. I will let this be an advantage.
18.
Okay. Yep, you feel pretty good as you soft clop over to the boat and just move the tarp over. Put his little body in there. Just move him over here.
You're smooth as hair.
There. You're not
You're good.
poisoned anymore. You're okay.
You're gonna buy so much equipment.
And as weird as it is to say this, because it doesn't quite make sense, when everyone is up there, they don't see anyone by the rudder, do they? For the control for it?
Over here?
Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
I realized I moved my mouse over there that you couldn't see it. I was just like, yeah, here. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, you have just because the ship isn't moving, nobody was hanging out near the rudder itself. Yeah, because it's kind of anchored and they were waiting for somebody. It kind of seems like there's a bit of a skeleton crew up on the top tonight.
Yeah, skeletons.
Skelf.
Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
I'd also like to move my mermaid image onto the deck itself and have her just sort of sitting there. She has a seashell top on now. Okay, yep. Perfect. Yep, that's her. And that's
like a fucking chili pepper.
And like, Rachel, how long do I have left on that? I cast it and I have 10 minutes from when I cast it. So like, we pulled
probably
up Virgil.
a minute.
Okay, another minute. That's fine.
Yeah, it's almost done. You did a lot.
100%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Jesus? No, I'm not gonna move Jesus.
Gonna move
I'm
Jesus.
gonna move Andy down onto this part just so you can see both parts of the deck.
Solid.
Fair.
And decide what you would like to do.
So then there were several doors that looked like they went to rooms. Basically. Assuming we're kind of huddled actually on that lower deck, like, perhaps we should see if there's anyone else on this deck and take care of them.
If we open the door slightly, my teaching assistant could slip in and check for us.
I forgot you had a weasel, hey?
I'll take out Ms. Ark.
A captain's quarters would normally be on this level, right? So they're like above.
Usually. Below the.
Answering your question, so.
Usually, I think they're like below where the captain or rudder would be.
Yeah, they're usually below the
I know
castle.
where everything
Usually,
is. So.
I have no
Why do you
idea.
guys know so much about ships?
See if thieves really.
I definitely didn't research any for being a sailor or anything. No. Anyway,
Better
So-
than
Oh,
me.
by the way,
as
which type of
GM
ship is
of a
this?
sailing thing.
is it a galleon? Is it a sloop? Is it a... I'm kidding. Please don't look that up.
I do know that it has a length of nearly 90 feet, a beam of 26 feet, a draft of 8 feet, and stands 9 feet above the waterline to the top of its main deck rails, and 17 feet above the waterline to the bottom of its forecastle and poop deck.
Beautiful.
So it's like a carrack or a float.
Maybe.
If I could then
Heard of
just
those.
crack this door open and send in my familiar.
Yeah, your familiar is defo gonna roll a stealth check for me.
Okay.
I think weasels are pretty sneaky, right?
Weasels are good at that.
Weasels.
And I sort of move over to Virgil, and I sort of place my hands kind of on your haunches.
Okay.
And,
Excuse
don't
me?
mind, friend. Hope you don't mind steadying me for just a moment, and then immediately my eyes go white, and I'm
Right.
looking through my familiar.
Yeah, give me a stealth check for the weasel. Do you have a weasel character sheet?
I don't.
Good. Why aren't you prepared? I could look up what a weasel's stealth is, or a dex, right?
5, because it's proficient
In stealth or in dex?
in stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So roll a d20 and add 5, Andy.
AD20. It's going to be 13.
Do weasels have dark vision? A lot. I mean, a lot of animals that you would think would in D&D don't. So.
Nope. Passive perception 13. That's all. It can
Okay.
smell and hear really well, but
But it does have
So-
advantage on perception that rely on hearing or smell.
Okay. So yeah, roll me an advantage perception check as well. And Joel, what's the perception on a weasel?
3.
I just had it.
3.
Yeah.
Three.
I
I
have it
opened
now.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Roll me a d20 advantage. Oh, you see, it's 16 and 4. So 16 plus 3 is so 9.
18.
That's what I meant to say. I literally
16
chose
plus 3, so 9, and I'm like, no.
I teach maths. Sorry, I'm so easily distracted. And now I'm looking at the fun song, so. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, so you can't really see anything.
Dark. Yes.
It is dark in here. But you smell a lot of rum.
Ooh.
And
Virtually.
you.
A lot of-
And I love the fact that he can't hear as I'm saying, like, to Dunlam as I'm holding his body. I think he's having a seizure.
Never seen me do this.
He's talking about rum. Do you
Well, that's perfectly normal in
do
my
you
medical
smell
experience.
toast?
Incredibly dark in here.
You're like. Also, you hear what sounds like a snoring sound, and then I realize my snoring probably didn't get picked up very well. On the
Oh, it
mic.
did very well.
No, it did.
Oh, good,
It sounded
yay.
good.
But as your weasel kind of is moving around, it bumps into something, and the table just kind of goes like, "Arr!" And then you hear like, what's that? Is that someone? And you hear the stirrings of somebody starting to get up.
As my weasel quickly turn around and try to dart back out the door.
Yeah, you can dart out fast enough that he won't
All right.
notice.
And then
He's
if I say
still-
that, I say, someone woke up. They're probably coming this way. And now my eyes flip back to normal. And I kind of, is it this door I went in and kind of went out again, I think?
that one.
Yeah, so I'll kind of go over here and hold a fire bolt for if anyone comes out of that room.
I'm gonna be ready with my hammer to hammer them in the face. Virgil, you might
Yeah,
want
I
to back
gotta-
me up because I suck at rolling.
Yeah, I got an arrow. What are you hiding behind me for?
I'm also ready a hammer, because why not?
Why
'Cause
can't I? Oh.
am squishy.
Okay.
So
hold
am
on.
I. I'm just as squishy as you are, and you're way bigger.
Definitely not as squishy as I am.
Like, he's bigger than you, but he has hollow bones, so I'm not sure it counts.
That is true. I'm a tiny little frog. I have
Indeed.
18 hit points.
I have 15 because I fumbled.
Oh, that's
30%
right.
more hit points than I have.
Yeah.
You're good.
So
That's
bad.
true.
So
I'm just
Gunk
used
is
to
the
being
tank.
Okay.
Okay.
And I tell him, I tell him his arc if he's not coming out to kind of like squeak a little and dart back and forth out of the door to try to get him out. And my probably my mermaid's gone. Yeah, at this point.
Okay. Do I have to delete my beautiful mermaid drawing?
It's not on a deck we can see right now, so we can just sort of stay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Fair. Okay, so you see the door is gonna just open enough for like he's gonna like pull it open, but he's not gonna step out of it. And you see I'm just gonna put him right here so you can see him, but you
Sure.
see the captain.
All
You just
right.
captain's quarters
What?
to be on this hill.
What's going on out here?
Whatever to the face.
Get him,
Where was
Blue.
his face? 24?
Yeah, I mean, I'll look. Let me just double check.
Confirm it.
Yes, a 24 hit.
10 bludgeoning, non-lethal.
I don't think he has 10 HP, but good to specify.
Yep.
So I will assume that all of your things are non-lethal,
Okay, cool.
since you guys have told me that you are aiming to not kill them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say that he is pretty freaking brain's not working. He
Outnumbered.
is
Surprise.
He is surprised, but not that surprised. Like he came out ready, like that
Thinking
hammer
something
to the face
suspicious was
surprised
happening.
him. But yes, he was feeling something suspicious would happen, and he's the captain, and he's got good sea legs, and he's just like was ready. So we are going to roll initiative for this one.
Oh, did my firebolt go off if I was holding it? It's fine if it didn't.
No, you can roll it. Sorry.
Oh, right. Beautiful.
A critical fail misses, though. You're lucky that I don't do a crit fail table. So, but I will say that it misses with that critical fail, and it like blasts off onto it blasts off onto this door over here. Like you're just wilding, you're like,
oh, jeez. Okay.
And somebody just goes, "What the hell?"
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
feathers.
All right, so roll initiative. Don't forget to click your person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I guess I don't have anything for initiative yet. That must come later.
Jeez. Well,
You don't need it though.
Centaur so ready.
All right, is everybody in? Yeah, let me sort. Descending. Okay, so, aw, kitty cat. We have Virgil first.
And so we would have all heard the "What the hell is that?" from over here. From like the door that. Okay. Worth it, raging.
nice.
And yeah, fuck it. Reckless attack
Do it.
and longsword. Took a 1 to a nat 20.
Oh shit!
Aren't you
Good thing
glad
you
it
did
was
that
reckless?
reckless.
Oh, wow.
All right.
16, 18 slashing damage.
Yes. Carve him up.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethally carving this turkey.
I love it how the cleric is like, don't forget. We're trying not.
Well, I like how the cleric and the paladin, for very different reasons. The cleric like, I'm being conscientious. The paladin's like, I need the money.
Right.
I don't give a
Very
shit
important.
about their lives, but the money.
All right.
That is my turn.
Sweet. Ocean, it's your turn.
I'm gonna swing with my warhammer again.
Oh.
Does an
An
8
8.
hit?
An 8 does not hit, sadly.
Well, I really can't roll for shit. That's my turn, I guess.
Hold on. Can I move people up and down? Yes. Okay. It is now Captain Sigurd Snake Eyes' turn. And he says, "What the hell are you doing on my ship? This is my ship."
That's cool that it highlights. If you just put your cursor over the turn order, it highlights who that is. Interesting.
It does. Okay. And so he is going to do some stuff. That's the wrong person that I clicked on. There we go. I was like, he doesn't have spell casting? What?
I think we woke up the wizard.
No.
The wizard woke
Why
up
would you
the
say
wizard.
that?
Yeah, the wizard woke up the wizard.
Sorry.
Okay, he is going to make 2 attacks. One is going to be with No, not with that. One is going to be with the longsword against Virgil.
And that one will be advantage.
Yeah. If he makes 2 attacks, so it says he can make 2 attack, one with his hand crossbow and one with his longsword. But he has 2 longswords, a one-handed version and a two-handed version. Can he do two-handed and then like pull out a long, or is it like?
Normally, the assumption would be he's like swashbuckling it and swinging with one hand and firing with the other. Cool. And usually that's the thing that's written into the creature's stat blocks is like they have an option that would be better if they chose it as a standalone attack, or they can multi and get a worse version.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, he rolled a 14 and a nat 20.
Neat.
Since he got
advantage.
That, yeah. But okay. Apparently, on the second. So no, I don't do it that way. So it rolled. Well, so here's the thing. The way I've always done it is like when I play in games is you roll the die and then you double it. But this rolls 2 dice. Mm-hmm. And I think you did it too, where you just did 2 dice and just counted those together. So I guess we could just kind of keep that consistent then. I can do it different than how I usually do.
You do you, because I've moved to also Elise's system, like at least for player characters, of crits are max for the base die, whatever the second die is. Because like we kept having this thing where players were crit hitting and getting like 2 1s. And I'm like, that's no fucking fun.
Well, I'll just do what it rolls for this. But yeah, for the characters, that seems like it could be fun. But for the NPCs, I don't know. I don't need to make them super overpowered. or do I?
For now.
How badly is he hitting me?
Well, if I just do it the way that Roll20 does it, he does 10 damage to you.
Wait, was the crit hit with a crossbow on Virgil?
No, it was a longsword.
Oh, okay.
One-handed longsword.
Gotcha.
So I'll have that.
I can make my shit not just GM, so people can actually see what I roll.
I was just saying, if he shot someone 5 feet from him, he might have disadvantage.
That is
true. but it was with the longsword.
Alas.
Okay, so he did 10 slashing damage to you,
which I have
and then 5. The hand crossbow is range 30, 120. So does that mean that it has to be for a hand crossbow? Does that have to be far? I thought hand ones were like little ones.
Yeah, up to 30.
That can be. Yeah, so that one can be close without disadvantage, right? It's not like a full like. Or is it still disadvantage if it's close?
It counts as a crossbow for
when you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature. So basically, it isn't even if you're targeting 5 feet. It's if someone is in your face, you can't line up your shot the way you want to.
Okay, so it will be at disadvantage for him if he does that?
Yeah, no matter what.
I should have just done the 2-handed longsword. I feel like I would have done 2-handed longsword if I knew that.
You're the DM.
You could bump the damage that he did to me by like 2, I guess.
Sorry, I know this is really exciting.
You could bump the damage. It
would have been a D10.
Yeah, so if you bump the damage by 1, split the difference of what it could have been. Like there was a 2 higher cap. Say 1 more, do it with both dice, and then I'll add a damage on. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then he is gonna stay where he is because he's not gonna move out of the way. You're all there. And next is Dunlum.
Okay. It's just probably the same either way, but how's he looking?
He's looking messed up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fairly bloodied already.
Okay, Dunlum's gonna drop his shield kind of in place, and with a big old baseball bat swing, do a 2-handed warhammer.
Nice.
Do a click. Ooh. No, it won't.
Well, a 7 misses, sadly. Man, Joel, your rolls are just not with you tonight.
Nah. That's my turn.
Okay.
Send help.
Now, from this room bursts out Punkita, the deck wizard, and she takes a look around and is like, "What the hell is happening?" And
DoorDash?
Captain is just like, kill them. So
No,
Yes,
don't
fireball.
kill us. You don't want to do that. No need to get hasty.
so let's see.
No need to get hasty, Master Robert.
She is gonna look around and she is gonna clock Baz and see that he's like be like,
His hands are still smoldering.
Yeah.
Smoking from the I try to put him out on my road.
Was
Wasn't
you?
me.
Okay, and she is going to. I always go easy on people because I don't want to actually kill my characters, but I also think it's kind of fun, just like maybe
No, we're-
fuck people up a little bit.
Yeah, we're good at the game. Don't go easy. We're fine.
You have to remember, I also usually play with. I generally DM children, so like
True.
I try to not kill them.
Yeah, between me, Lena, and Galway alone, I think we have hundreds of hours in D&D.
Did it do it when I clicked it? It did not. Fun. Oh, cast at what level? Yeah, okay.
Between you
So
and
she is gonna cast Melk's acid arrow at Baz.
Bring it.
There's a 19. I tried to change my rolls so they weren't just to the GM, but I guess I've still fucked it up. So
it's each NPC sheet is separate.
Yeah,
for that.
everyone will be
I've never
different.
had to change it on an NPC sheet before, though.
You can change it like game wide, but that's like a setting.
I did. I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway, she rolled a 19.
That hits.
So that's 10 acid damage.
Oh.
And then Melf's acid arrow. Let's see. So you will take 2d4 acid damage at the end of your next turn.
The second to get it off. Or something.
No. Sorry. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that she doesn't have like multi-spell attack or whatever, so.
God, I hope not.
Sweet. Yep, so that's her turn.
I'd also like to point out that if I hadn't recklessly attacked, we would not have hit once, basically.
Yep.
Like, Jesus, the rolls could help us out a little.
Jeez.
Gunk, tis you.
Tis gunk. Yeah, I'm gonna poison an arrow and shoot it at this little person who has just thrown acid at us.
Fine. You do
Do-
acid, I'll do poison.
I'm
She's
also, if I
immune
do
to
hit,
everything. No, I'm kidding.
Ugh. If I do hit, I'm also gonna use favored foe.
Okay.
I don't think I need to announce that beforehand, but because it only
I don't
happens.
think so, but
Oh. Whew.
Well, I don't know why it rolled
was a
twice,
crit hit.
but the
That's
first
a
one
crit
was
hit,
a
though.
crit.
nice.
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Okay, awesome. So if I did announce that I was using favored foe, do I get double damage on that as well?
I think favored foe you
And
have to
my
hit
poison?
first and then do it, right? And then it
When you hit a
kicks in
creature.
after.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
I think that you hit
That's
them
fair.
and then
Sneak attacks proc the double damage.
hold on.
it's basically sneak attack but for rangers.
Do you mind if I just look?
Yeah, please.
Since it's such a new thing and I don't know it yet. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with the nature to mark the blah blah blah. The first time on each of your turns that you hit your favorite enemy, you deal damage to it. You increase damage by 1d4.
Including when you mark it. Yeah.
I literally, my eyes skipped over that part, which was the essential part that I needed to read, and I just didn't
Yeah.
even register it. Like that
It's
wasn't
because
just
it's
me
in
being a
between-
dick.
No, I know. It's in between commas, which instinctively
It is.
you skim over when you're
that part's not
because it's
important. That was literally
it's meant to be unimportant if it's between commas. So I do completely understand.
yeah. So you can do an extra d4 damage as well. So click your longbow damage and then do.
Oh, I
then you
clicked
could
the
do-
wrong one.
Oh, then you can click it a second time. Oh,
Or
wait,
you-
just roll it, or
Well,
6 + 1.
we'll do the 9
Um,
plus 1.
Okay.
because you technically rolled a 9 for it, or like your first thing was a 9 and your second die was a 1. So that's 10 plus 1d4 damage.
Plus
2d4 if it's crit.
plus 2d4.
If
we're doing crit
Save and
damage.
throw crit as well?
I thought that's what we just decided.
Sure. Fuck it. I guess, yeah, dice that are rolled are what are crit.
I'll Google it after this and then...
So roll 2d4. Okay, so 15 damage.
And then because it was poison, she needs to do DC 12 saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
DC 12, yeah.
Damn, low-level rangers are insane.
Rangers are awesome.
And then
she rolled a 21, though.
Shit.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, she takes some damage.
She rolled a 21 and a crit success. Like, it was...
God damn.
Yeah. She's rolling good. Thankfully. Okay, so you did 15 damage. Yeah, she looks messed up. She don't look happy.
Good.
Baz.
I'm also going to move further away. Just a little bit.
You
away from Baz.
Like, sorry, buddy. All right, Baz.
Oh, and can I chuck him a towel as well as I'm leaving? Just like, get that shit off.
Yeah, I'll ask
Probably
that
not
real
gonna
quick
do
first.
anything.
Do I think there's a way to get this off?
No,
Or
it's
is it
literally
just sort of
acid.
eating away at my clothes already? And
Yeah, it's not like a thing that hurts a little bit or this. Like, it's legitimately acid on you. Usually I'd be nice, but
there's not like a
I
vat
don't know
of
that you could wipe away acid.
there's not like a vat of baking soda. You can just like
Yeah,
hop
if you
into.
look just over the corner, they've got a vat of baking soda hanging there where there's
sea of salt water.
a bunch of fish curing inside of it. No, you're gonna burn.
Hurt them first.
If that's the case, I'm just gonna get right up in this wizard's face, burning and everything. And I'm just gonna say, I'm Professor Baz Wolford, and this is my favorite spell. And I cast magic missile just in their face.
I
So
wanted
that's
you to punch her in the
11?
face so hard. Just, it's my favorite.
It's my favorite spell.
Ah.
So that's 11.
11 damage.
Okay, that one doesn't take disadvantage if it's close up.
It's not a ranged
It doesn't.
attack, yeah.
It doesn't roll. Magic missile just
Oh.
hits.
Just
That's
straight up.
also fair. Yeah, she like it's just like boom, 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 and she's like and it just really hurts. But then you take only 4
Just
acid
enough.
damage.
Yeah, only 4.
Only 4.
And I
Oh,
sink
you're down.
to the ground in front of.
Is she down? That's like a total of 26.
No.
I don't think.
Yeah, you're fighting some higher level people now. So Baz is down. I like how you go up there. You're just like, pew pew pew, take that, bitch. Bye.
Yep.
And now I die.
Use my spell.
Okay, Virgil, it's your turn.
My rage
I just
increases.
enjoy killing Andy, I guess. Sorry, continue.
My rage increases, and I'm gonna recklessly attack the captain.
Do it.
22.
That hits. For sure.
8 damage, I believe. I think
Okay,
my rage
he's-
adds 2 right now.
Yeah. He's looking pretty messed up. Still bloodied, but bad.
Okay. Like,
Ocean. Oh,
someone help Baz.
it's you, Ocean.
Warhammer.
Non-lethal.
Help, Baz. Warhammer.
Virgil would count this as a form of helping Baz.
That's fair.
Yeah, 100%.
15 hits.
11 bludgeoning damage.
How would you like to smush this pirate captain?
Oh, goodness.
I'm
Not kill
gonna,
him.
non-lethally swing this
Cave
into his face again and cave his face in. But not
Non-lethally indent his face.
How do you
Yeah.
rotate your character like you did?
Up
You
at
click
the-
on him, and there's a little like box that appears kind of above it. and then you
A little
just
line
drag
with a
that.
square on it will appear, and then if you click that, you can pull it to the side.
Oh, it's hard to do because everybody is around him. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Just put him back over there. Okay. Okay, Ocean, that's your turn. You have non-lethally incapacitated Captain Sigurd Snake Eyes.
Sweet.
So I guess it's his turn now, and do I get to do anything to see if he wakes up? I don't know if there's any mechanism for that, or is it just like, nah, he's out like a light?
I think usually the
He's out for,
unconscious...
like 1d8 plus 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like hard unconsciousness is usually measured in some base plus a die roll.
Something like that, yeah.
Fair. Okay, Dunlem, it's your turn.
Okay. Choices. Gonna run over and cure wounds.
Yay.
Oh, does that thing where it asks what level, even though I'm level 1 and only have 1 level?
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
You are healed 5, Baz.
Oh,
You're
bless
healed
you.
5 Baz.
I won't be again pretty soon, but thank you for now.
All right, and now it is Punkita's turn. She's
And Dunlop
real
looks like
mad
a
at
target.
Baz. She's real mad at Baz, but she also just saw that you healed. So she's questioning. Let's see. What does that one do? Yeah.
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 Meteor
What does that
swarm.
do?
So question, if I make a ranged spell attack, but it's if she's attacking him, is he still
Yeah.
too close, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
If anyone
That's one of the main advantages for casters to have like ranged spell attacks and saving throw, because saving throw doesn't care.
Gotcha. Okay. But I want to hurt you badly. Okay. She is going to step back into her room, which you can't see because God hates me. But as long as you're not right next to each other, she can make a ranged attack, right? I know she'll take
Sure.
attacks of opportunity. I know that. I'm just asking, like, that she, you know.
Yes.
Okay, so then both Baz and Dunlem can take attacks of opportunity against her.
Mine would be disadvantage since I'm prone.
Jesus Christ, Joel! That's a crit fail again!
Natural one. And then you're prone, so
And that's a 7, so both miss.
Poking at her toes as she retreats. Hey.
No. So she is going to cast Witch Bolt at level 2 at Dunlem.
okay.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say I'm that Baz, but sure.
Yeah. All good.
Basically,
Jesus Christ.
his natural 1 Warhammer just kind of puts him in obvious view of the door, and he looks to the side and goes, "Whoa!"
It is an attack roll, though.
It is an attack.
It is, and I rolled a 10!
Yes.
Why? Why? I needed you! I would have literally 1-hit killed you with this because she rolled 18 damage!
Well, not kill, but sure. Yeah, you would have taken me down.
You're at 18, aren't you?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but not killed. Not like...
Well, you know,
Yeah.
but I mean, I would have. But I rolled a 10 and an 8. They were both terrible. Fuck. Okay.
You know how we feel? Question mark.
She is right in the opening of her door, even though you can't see her because the lighting is dumb.
Okay, and Baz is still laying down, right? So I can shoot over the
Yeah.
top of him.
Burning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sizzling.
I don't think
will
that effect continues
that.
after 1 turn.
You don't think that
Okay.
affect what?
That effect doesn't continue past the first turn on Melfs, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it just the 1 extra turn? Oh,
Just
okay, cool.
after your
I'm
first turn. Yeah.
assuming
That's really
assuming
good.
23
Fuck, I hope a
hits.
23 hits the
It
wizard.
sure does.
So that's that. plus 1. What's the foe thing again? I think it's a 1
D4.
1d4. Yep. So get out of the way, stupid turn order.
Keep waiting for the
1d4.
goblin to wake up and then just fall.
Another
50.
4. And then DC 12 con check.
Okay, so you've killed her or knocked her
Oh.
unconscious, but
I've knocked her out.
if she doesn't pass the thing, then she's poisoned and you have to stabilize her again.
That is very true, yes. Yes.
Now I roll an 18. So I guess
Okay, well, she's not
poisoned. And I guess she's fine and out and whatever. I'm still so mad. I've only ever, I think, I was just close.
It's close.
I really just wanted to kill a big, strong one. You know I don't mean kill. You know what I mean.
You've dropped Virgil.
That's fair. I
You
just
dropped
like
the tank.
I'm drunk on power.
Someone in every fight.
Okay, I'm gonna move her body out here. So yeah, so you guys can again, if you would like, make stealth rolls to try and move them off into the dinghy.
Yeah.
We can have Joel do it again with advantage. It went really well
No,
last
it
time.
was
Just me.
Galway.
Oh, it's Galway.
Because Joel has a
Not
negative
me.
1.
I could help with that as well. Now
9.
that I'm not dead.
9 and the
Gonna
dice
help move
appeared
the
multiple
bodies?
times. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely like go to pick up her body, and it's just like she's for some reason just weirdly slick and oily. Like she's just like
don't-
before bed was just oiling herself up. She's got like coconut oil just all over because she really cares about her skin. So you go to pick her up and she's like and just falls onto the deck.
What a noise.
Sorry.
Oh, what a noise.
Beautiful.
All right. Not the most subtle, but and Captain makes 650.
We just need one more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the wrong book. I don't need to look at Tasha's anymore. 17 books to look at.
I'm gonna also, while we're in a bit of a pause from fighting people, lay on hands on Baz for 5.
5. Hell yeah.
Because nobody else got hurt, right?
I got hurt.
Literally,
I got hit for
Are you
6.
Okay.
Now you got hit for 11.
I got hit for
He was
12,
raging.
but I was raging.
Yeah.
Oh, derf.
Baz is just really close,
Yeah.
like, it has super squishy. How hurt are you, Galway?
I not bloodied yet, so that's probably okay.
Okay.
And yes, Chelsea, we took out the deck wizard too,
Yes.
who apparently was coconut oiling before bed. So it was
People do that.
hard
It's a
to.
thing.
She needs supple and nice skin. She spends a lot of time in the sun.
She's in a
So
and now she's in a boat covered by a tarp. So there we go.
but it smells great.
I'm sure actually that she is contributing immensely to the quality of the fragrance in there compared to the first mate and the captain. So now it's just sort of rancid coconut.
And you definitely hear just from downstairs some murmuring, like up through the grate and
grate.
stuff, and like what was that? That's my grumble noise.
Perhaps we dive into these rooms, check them out, shut the doors.
Take a nap?
Maybe not take a nap, but get out of sight of anything at the moment.
Are you saying I shouldn't be standing on this here grate?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
He steps off of the grate.
All right, do you guys want to go in the rooms and close the doors?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Oh.
in the captain's quarters and rummage around, see if I can find
I was
anything.
like, why didn't you guys move the tokens of the guys into the boat? But you can't control them.
We can-
No.
I tried.
Stream will have seen that I actually was sitting there trying to. I was like, it doesn't work.
Why? Okay. So I will go over Punkita's quarters first. The furnishings and fittings are of good quality, and the place is tidy. A single bunk, made up with bed linen, has its head against a bulkhead running along the center line of the ship. A polished wood table stands on the center of the room. In the center of the room is how a normal person would say that. Bolted to the deck. On the table is a silver bowl containing an assortment of fruit, a silver carafe half full of a light red liquid, and a silver goblet. Set at the table are 2 upright wooden chairs and a padded leather chair. On the deck toward the stern is a wooden brass-bound chest. Beside it is a pair of highly polished black leather boots. From the center of the ceiling over the table hangs an unlit hooded lantern.
Oh. Well done, my friend. Care for an apple? And I toss him one of the fruit that I assume is an apple. There's an apple there.
I think
Did you see an apple? I just
said fruit. Yeah.
You said fruit, so I
It's actually all persimmon.
Okay.
Yum.
Persimmon then, my friend.
You know, the burritos are not quite settling well.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes a bite of a persimmon while still looking around.
And has the first vitamins and nutrients that go into his body in days.
And let's take a look at the chest.
What are you looking for?
Is it locked? Opened? I'm looking for a spell book from a wizard. But
No, it's locked. It's definitely locked.
don't suppose you're handy with a lock. Maybe
No,
just
no,
hit
no.
it hard.
Is I'm remembering correctly that Gunk has at least lockpick tools?
Yep.
If not good with them. Alright, he would go out, see that Gunk is in the other room.
Weren't you guys hiding?
We're just out of sight while we're looking around.
I know, but I thought you were hiding in those rooms so that...
I don't see. Well,
Dunlop, he's peeking out.
well, he peeks out and doesn't see them.
Okay.
He comes back in. I'm already wearing the boots. Oh, just they looked fancy on me, I thought.
Okay. Are you just taking the boots?
Taking some fancy boots.
Okay.
You did say a word that I wasn't familiar with. Some kind of a container with a liquid in it.
Carafe. So like just
Carafe.
like a jug or something.
Right. Probably also going to take that. Kind of try to figure out what's in it.
Blood.
Probably.
Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's fucking wine. I don't know. It doesn't say it in here. It's persimmon juice.
Oh,
It doesn't say. Wow.
It doesn't. I know.
then yeah, we'll wait till Gunk's free to get the thing open. I think. Do you want a hooked lantern, my friend?
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, you have a hooded lantern.
Take off the hook. Give it to him.
Andy,
Yes.
make a perception check for me.
Perception. Let's see now. Perception. 4.
Oh yeah, nope,
I have
Good, cool,
fancy-
Good.
nope.
They look
They're just
excellent.
real nice fancy boots he got on there.
I'm used to this adventuring draw.
Okay. The captain's cabin. The cabin is clean and its furniture is in good repair. A single bunk made up with bed linen. This so much information that just is fine. I'm sorry. Has its head against the bulkhead running along the center line of the ship next to a wooden partition squaring off the corner near the main deck. A writing desk is set against the hull towards the stern. It has a drawer on each side and 3 trays on the top. Also on the desktop, just in front of the trays, is an ink pot, 2 quill pens, a small knife, and a pewter container that resembles a pepper pot. Against the desk is set an upright wooden chair, and beside it is a wooden, brass-bound chest. Against the hull on the starboard side is a padded leather couch. In front of it, a bearskin rug lies on the deck, while beneath the couch can be seen a large metal box. An unlit hooded lantern hangs from the ceiling.
Right, well, I'm going straight for the chest.
I'm
That
checking to
seems
see
like
if there's
the most interesting thing.
I'm checking to see if there's papers in the desk.
Okay, hold on. Okay. There's so much to read here. Okay, where in the let's do the desk first. Where in the desk would you like to look?
So there's 3 trays on top and then 2 drawers. Probably start with the trays because I figured they'd be the most obvious.
Okay. Of the trays on the desktop next to there's a pewter container which is nearly full of fine sand. One is empty and another contains bills and receipts for various items for burrito making. It doesn't say that in the book.
I don't think you had to specify.
The last contains several letters of a personal and intimate nature from 3 different women in 3 different ports. Ooh. Each of whom is under the misapprehension that she is Mrs. Sigurd Snake Eyes. And a curious semi-literate document requesting a further supply of ironware as per previous consignments and at the agreed terms. The signature here is in the form of a pictograph and shows a lizard with a forked tongue extended. The last document is a request from the lizard folk for more weapons.
Filing that away.
That's all for the trays.
Left drawer?
Locked.
Right drawer?
Locked.
Well, let's gunk open the chest because this isn't happening until Gunk can open these drawers because Virgil only knows one way to open a drawer.
Are you going for the wooden brass-bound chest that's beside the chair, or the iron, large metal box underneath the couch?
Probably the more obvious one, so the first one.
Okay. It gives us such random information. Like underneath, it just says a gray cloak with no special properties hangs on a peg on the back of the door. Like, oh, thanks. That's cool. The wooden chest beside the desk is unlocked. It contains items of clothing, including a well-worn, comfortable pair of slippers.
Aw. Okay. That's great, I guess. How about the other one?
The chest under the couch is locked.
Cool. Can I open it, please?
Give it a lockpick check for me.
Ease tools.
Oh my god.
Damn, double crits, yo!
Double crits.
Oh, it's never gonna happen again now.
All right, you are able to easily use your thieves' tools to open it up, and I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check for me.
Oh no!
Oh, with the
Dexterity
double
saving
crit?
throw or just check?
Yeah, they unlocked the chest, but they didn't check for traps. There was no
Is it
specifying.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No.
Dexterity
Very
saving
true.
throw, yeah.
Saving throw. Okay. I don't tend to check for traps. No.
Oh no!
That's a 9.
Does not pass, so it is a swinging blade trap. The trap swings a short, scything blade from its bottom, and it will get any creature within 5 feet. But it looks like you're. I think you're alone wherever you are, so
Probably, yeah.
you're good. And hold on. Ooh, you will take 2d6.
Ooh.
Oh, I can get rid of turn order. Derf.
It killed me.
You take
no!
10 slashing damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
I was
Ow.
gonna learn to look for traps.
I have a -1 intelligence.
So the swinging side goes and just like slices at your arms and your hands as you open it up. But inside, the chest contains 10 electrum ingots
Oh,
Ingots.
worth. What
Ingots.
is E?
Electrons.
B.
The cursed currency.
Oh,
It's more than gold, but less than platinum.
It's
Wait,
worth 5 silver.
No, it's worse.
Wait,
It's a $50.
More than silver, but less than
Yeah.
gold. Yeah.
no!
Yeah,
Wait, it's
it's-
more than silver but less than gold.
Yes.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's like
so
5
let's just say that it's worth 50 gold pieces each. So 10
Whoa.
electrum ingots worth 50 gold pieces each.
Damn.
Shit, yeah.
Nice.
500 gold. Oh shit.
Well, once you sell
Yeah.
them and stuff, you gotta find a
Yeah.
buyer.
We'll
Yeah,
find.
that's true.
We'll find a buyer.
Well,
Why would you have what is that even? Stupid. Okay, anyway, anything else you'd like to do?
I appear to be bleeding, which is great.
Yeah, I agree, Andrew. Who uses electrum, Watsy? Sorry, continue.
There's one hesitates to say that there are a couple of drawers here that are locked, but the last one went pointy. So
How about you make sure there's no traps, and then I'll try and pick it. I'm not so good with the trap looking. Or if someone could smash it, that works too.
aren't we supposed to be hiding in here?
Yeah.
It's a door
I-
shut.
You're hiding. It's fine. Door shut.
Yeah.
The captain rummaging around. here.
3. Do I think there's traps?
You defo do not think that there are traps. These drawers are just locked, normal writing desk drawers.
I don't think there are traps.
Okay, well I trust you, Verge. Let's get my arms chopped off, hey?
Let's do some thieves' tools checks. Just give me 2. I'll just count each of those, a 21 and a 24. You unlock both drawers.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, nothing chops me in half. I'm all good.
Nope,
The
there
entire
are
cabinet
actually no
explodes.
traps.
Oh god.
The first drawer, the drawer on the left, contains 2 potions of healing.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna
A
say,
dose-
Down one.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like Virgil's like gonna like be like rubbing like, just go ahead and drink this one.
Yeah, I downed one of the potions of healing.
All right, you can roll. What is the healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
There you go.
2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
'Cause I think
10.
Max!
Yay.
Nice.
I
Nice.
thought is a healing
Back.
potion not 1d4?
If you drink half of it,
Half a potion
like
is
dose.
1d4 plus 1.
Okay. You guys are like an encyclopedia, so I'll trust you.
Technically, there isn't a full rule for drinking it in half, but it's a very common house rule because every potion is 2d something plus a halvable number.
Yeah, like
It's like,
40 something.
Gotcha.
okay.
Okay, so you heal back 8. You also
10.
find a dose of antitoxin,
Ooh, that'll come in
And-
handy.
an iron key,
Iron.
Ooh.
Maybe for the iron box.
the second drawer
Probably.
contains what it says 7 maps of various sea and coastal localities prepared by professional cartographers.
I need you to draw those,
Ooh.
Rachel.
Yeah, just throw them real quick.
Just sure, just real quick, let me just
Yeah, just put those in the handouts section.
so can I get somebody to whoever's looking through the maps to make like a perception check or an investigation check, whatever you're best at, whoever wants to in that room?
Sure, I think I was sort of rifling the documents, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just hand them over. I'm not 2.
11?
I'm interested.
An 11. Okay, so you notice that underneath, as you're kind of pulling the maps up, there is like a crudely drawn map underneath. And it shows a small, how do you say this word? Promontory?
Promontory.
Beside a river in tidal marshes, and it looks like wherever it is, it's about 10 miles southwest of Saltmarsh. That's all. That's about all you can tell of it right now. I should probably keep notes of all the fucking things I tell you. Sorry.
We can do that too. We should.
I know, but I know what the key is for, and I know what the map is for, so I should also keep track of it. So you're not like, we got this key. Is it to this? And I'm like, yes. Okay. Anything else in this room?
Wasn't there like a box or?
That was what sliced up Gunk.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Then there's so there's like a couch, a bearskin rug, a writing desk, a thing under the couch. Yeah.
There's like a box, a chest, 2 locked cabinets.
Yeah.
All of those have been looked through.
So how long will we have to wait in here, do you think?
And I guess I would maybe listen at the door. Like, do I hear activity on the deck now?
Make a perception check for me.
5!
A 5. Nope. You are very much just moving with the ocean as the boat's kind of rocking back and forth, and you hear the waves, and you're just like, I hate this.
I hate this so much.
Can I try listening?
Sure.
13.
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of like creaking boat sound and ocean wave sound, and it's just a little hard to tell if there's anything else going on out there.
Can't Professor Feathers like talk in our head or something? Where's he gone?
Was that your lips listening? Did you move
Yeah,
up
that
to the
was
door
mine.
to listen, Gunk?
I would have been as close as I could get without touching anyone. Probably
Yeah.
jumping on the bed.
Yeah, you definitely hear voices outside.
Oh.
Do I recognize them as our friends or other people?
No, they're other people.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some people out there that we do not want to meet.
But one of them could be valuable.
I bring out just a bit
True.
of copper wire and sort of whisper into it, pointing at the next room over. And I just sort of say into Virgil's head, Virgil, there's a chest over here. If Gunk isn't too busy, perhaps coming to meet us in our room.
Oh, God. Now I'm having seizures. No,
He seems to be having seizures.
there's people outside, Baz.
Oh, and he said there's people outside. Oh, we should be very quiet.
Or surprise them.
I don't think I got that last part.
I did though. Surprising them sounds like a great idea to me. Let's just burst through and mow them down.
I can do that. I mean, I've not been hitting much, but
I mean, I'll hang back and stay back here, and then you two can burst in and go mow them down.
you'll back us
Right.
up by shooting, right?
Of course. I mean, that's what I do. It's all I can do. So yeah.
Dunlum, perhaps we listen for our friends, and if we hear a movement, them charging in or friends charging out, you go first out the door, and I'll be right behind you.
Jesus, we should just like throw the iron box at them. He's doing more damage than most of us.
I was about to suggest perhaps giving a countdown with that message thing he did.
Oh, you think? I'll bring out the copper wire. Virgil, yes, Dunham suggested a countdown to surprise them all at once. What do you say?
Okay, a little bit of time has to have gone by for this, so I feel like, honestly, Virgil's gonna be like, good idea now.
Oh, no, he said now. He said now. Go.
Move me for a sec.
Okay, so you see foul. What's her fuck?
Frigda.
Yep.
Frigda?
Foul
Foul Farbissina. No, foul Frithoff.
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 Frithoff. Yes.
Foul
I was just trying to
Frithoff.
call her Frida for
Perfectly
some
normal
reason.
name.
And 2 bandits. And they were looking around, but they were not expecting this stampede of animals.
Get him!
So yes, I will say you get this surprise round on them.
Permission to bonk the one in front of me.
Recklessly hacking at her with a longsword.
Okay, you're not still raging, right?
No, I lost that. Nat 20!
Excuse me?
Get down, stay down!
Sorry, there's a cat. He's a good chunky boy.
It's a cat.
Say hi.
Yes! 21 damage. No, 19 damage. I'm not raging yet, so.
Cat. Okay, hold on. He made it to his house. Oh, fun. Roll 20's not loading bandits. I remember they have 11 health anyway. So you said, how much did you do? Sorry.
19.
Damn, Gina. So you come out and they're just like, just recklessly attack at foul Frithoff, and she is just like cut in like just a giant gap. Like she looks messed up just from that. Who's next?
I'm gonna hit her with my hammer, hopefully.
Do it. A 10 does not hit.
Fuck my life. Okay, that's my
Sorry.
surprise.
Anybody else for surprise round?
Dunlum is going for Warhammer attack because he dropped his shield somewhere near Virgil's feet. He doesn't have that, so he'll do two-handed. No, we won't.
Oh, Dunlum. Joel! So many crit fails, Joel!
Oh!
What's the need tonight?
You're like average attack roll. I think is like a 4.
I think it is.
We've had 5 crit misses tonight.
That's
Jesus
a rough go there, buddy.
Christ.
Yes, it is.
At least 3 from Dunlum.
So, who's are Gunk or Baz doing something?
Yeah, Firebolt at the bandit that my friend missed.
Christ on sale.
So that hits the 23. Mm-hmm.
With 5 damage.
To the bandit? Okay.
Yeah.
He is looking bloodied.
I will shoot foul Friggoth.
Frithoff. I know it's it's Frithoff or something like it's. Are you gonna poison?
Yes.
Okay. A 10 does not hit.
I always. Isn't it?
Oh, that's fair.
Don't we have advantage because it's surprise round?
I don't
No,
usually
is
give
that not how
advantage on surprise round.
No, surprise rounds
okay.
are
Never mind.
just they're
No
a weird
initiative.
thing that also triggers off of other effects. Like assassin rogues get horrifying things.
It's not like high.
Auto
Okay, so
crit.
now
Max damage. Now the initiative.
yeah, hold on, sorry. Okay. I mean, this will be a quick fucking fight, but you know.
You say that. Then we'll all roll
I mean-
once.
Foul Frithoff is already pretty foul fucked up, so
We've got 2 of us at 3 in the initiative order, though.
nice. And then bandits. Okay, let's see if it will let me actually load the bandit thing this time. Maybe. Roll 20. You're just showing me a white screen.
You can do it.
Roll 20. If you could,
Roll 20, you can do it.
please roll 20. Please. For me. For your girl Rachel. All right, fine. Fuck you. I'm just gonna roll a d20. That's not what I clicked to roll a d20. Everything is terrible. The turn order's in the way. It won't let me roll.
You can move it down if you want.
Yeah.
I did. They rolled a 6. So,
So better than
I'll
half
just
the
wait
party.
to put them in to see if they even get a turn. I guess I could just add bandits.
They're gonna get a turn,
Burrito bandits.
I think.
Where are you? There you are. You're a 6. Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, Gunk is first.
Yay. Just the usual. Shooting with my poison. With going for Freegoth again.
Do
Freethoth.
it.
That one.
Oh.
I
10
watched
does
it
not hit.
try to be a 1
Never
real
mind.
hard.
Yeah, that's my turn done.
All right, Ocean.
Warhammer.
Do it.
God, please. Thank you, God.
24.
A 24 hits.
11.
Max damage. Nice.
An 11. Yeah, you non-lethally smash down the pirate bosun. And they are non-lethally. Whoop-a-doo. Doodle-doo.
Okay. What's a
Yeah.
bosun?
I don't know, some kind of pirate
Boatswain.
shit.
It's the person who manages the crew and the provisions, the supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of just like a general manager. I don't
So
know.
they'll starve to death with her unconscious.
The
Good.
pirate general manager. Right. It is Professor Baz Woolworth's turn.
Firebolt the bandit. 15.
15. I'm like desperately trying to. I know that I could just do things on the internet, but since the internet is failing me right now, I'm looking for it in my monster manual. So give me 2.3 seconds. Sorry.
You're good.
I have 17 books to look through, so. Bandit. No, yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh, hell yeah.
I said no, yeah, but I meant yeah.
Oh
Yeah, no,
means
yeah, no, yeah.
But yeah means
2.
2. He looks unhappy.
I'll disappear a little further into the room.
Now it is the Burrito Bandit's turn. 1 is going to hit Dunlum because he's standing right in front of him. He's going
Hit
to hit
me.
him with his scimitar. So I will roll this here d20 as a 9 plus.
3, I think.
Okay. Yep. A 12.
no.
That's a turtle. So
turtle.
Let me have my moment.
It is plus 3.
And then this one over here is going to shoot at Gunk with their light crossbow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also plus 3.
Let me do this thing. Please. Please roll 20, Jesus. Also a 12. Does the 12 hit Gunk? Okay.
No.
That was the Burrito Bandit's turn. So useful. It's now Virgil's turn.
hi. I had a list with 4 names on it, and you weren't one of them. Sorry. Reckless, because I've seen way too many fumbles.
Yup.
12.
Actually.
12 just hits.
8 slashing.
Yeah, you very much kill this Burrito Bandit.
Sorry. Submit a complaint to the council that the list wasn't longer. Just gonna sort of trot up to the other one.
Janine.
Hey. So I had a list.
And now it's Dunlum's turn.
Dylan's gonna step over the body of this one, go to the last remaining one.
Like, pardon
You know
me,
he's gonna
sorry.
try.
Pardon me.
Yes,
You gonna
go
try
ahead.
to do his swing again?
He's
You can
gonna
do it,
swing
Joel.
again.
You could do it.
Hey, it wasn't a fumble.
Okay.
14
Yeah.
hits!
Ah, there we go.
Get him. Oh,
12.
no.
And that's a
is
lot
enough.
of damage. So
You fully smash down this burrito bandit. Yay. So you now that is everybody who's here that you see right now. Would you like again to try and take your fourth foul frith off? Jesus Christ. To the dinghy. The dinghy.
Yes,
why not?
Tying him up,
We've been
tossing him.
tying all these people up, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth check, Virgil.
Am I still going for stealth at this point?
Oh, if you don't want to, you can
You
be
don't need
loud as
to.
fuck.
At this point, I kind of want to like just yell. We have all
Right.
of your captains.
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
think we need to be stealthy anymore. We've made so much noise.
Sure, fair. That's, yeah, you know what? That's pretty fair.
I was like, is anything I can do putting this person's body in the boat noisier than like ocean putting a man's skull through the floor?
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethal skull flooring.
Dunlam's was lethal.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, so it is 10:41. So we are going to stop there for tonight. But so you have your goal of the 4 people that you wanted to get. You still have the chest in the room over here.
Yes.
That it wasn't checked. So if you want to write in your notes to do that. You haven't looked in the room over here or the room over here, and you haven't gone below decks at all.
Gotcha.
So those are the things that are still on the table for next time. But yeah, for now, you have successfully captured all 4 pirate big names.
Yay!
Oh, we're gonna clean the ship. This is our ship now.
Though
Yeah,
I
this
would
is our
also,
ship now.
I would also say to the point of we haven't even looked below deck, etc. We are in control of the main deck, which has limited access from the lower decks, and has the anchor and rudder. So
That's fair. I just
fuck
meant
it.
if you wanted shit.
I
guess it's
I
very
figured. I
good,
just don't know
so.
if there's anyone else alive, and I'm just saying maybe we start sailing, and when they're like, "Oi, where the fuck are we going?" Horsemen.
The goblin is still alive in the top.
That's true.
For now.
It worked
I'm
for us
still just
now.
waiting for.
So we can't forget that.
Awesome.
That's all I have to say. So
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone playing. Thank you so much for Rachel to Rachel for DMing. Like I said, if you want to join us, you can use !Discord in the chat, or you can check out the link in the description of the YouTube video and join us on our Discord. We stream pretty regularly here. The next stuff we have coming up is this Thursday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, will be Spire. And then on Friday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, will be Fates of Rin, featuring the family and Rachel guest starring as Clem, in which we play politics via contests of strength or fire. Not really sure which yet, but awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Be safe. Be well. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Love y'all.
Bye.